What up? What up? Your echo cancellation.
It is on now.
Perfect.
Hello.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Neil? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Doing all right.
Good.
Welcome, everyone, to Shooting the.
Shh.
Our other co-host Marcus will be joining us shortly. He's coming in from a gig, but we have a special guest. We always have a special guest, but let's introduce our special guest for today. Marisa.
Hey,
our favorite potty mouth.
I know. My mouth is going to get washed up with soap in this environment as I am shooting the shh from my sister-in-law's second grade classroom when she had to do in COVID time teaching. Wow. So that's the background. In case you're wondering, no I'm not.
No, Here's the thing, though. During 7 Minutes in Heaven, you're going to be teaching us a lesson, right? On
oh, yes. The how-tos.
Wow.
How to go downtown. Is that what?
Whoa.
No.
Hey, wait, is this shooting the
7 minutes?
Or is this a P-Hub production? What is going on here? What is going on?
We're not past the 7 minute marker before we can. Oh, I'm buffering.
Yeah.
You're buffering.
Oh,
you're
no. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you're there. We hear you. See you?
Yeah.
We hear you. We see you.
Let's get to what we're everything, because we got a lot of stuff to go through. So first off, you know how we like to do it. We like to prime up a video. What's up, Chocolate Legs? Hurry up. Okay, here you go. So we got a little quick video. It's I saw this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, but I thought it was really cool. Check it out. It's called Right Up Our Alley.
I love this.
Yeah, we just got you coming in now.
Nice, dude. Was that a turkey?
This is crazy.
Nothing like buffing some balls.
Oh, shout out to the big Lebowski there.
Just fold it over. It's that easy?
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go.
Owen, you're up.
My foot wasn't over the line. Marketing, dude.
This is bowling. There are rules. I'm not counting. Dude, I'm telling you, I bowled a perfect game.
There's no way, man. I've seen you bowl gutter balls all the time.
Boom.
Wow, that was crazy. Hey, shout out
yeah.
to Sick Crazy too. Welcome in, my brother.
Yeah, what's up, Sick Crazy? So let me show real quick behind the scenes of it. There's a guy. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you know?
Oh, what's up, little guy?
Go to bed, Mister.
Yeah, he wants to shoot the with us too.
Okay, go to bed, buddy. Come on. Night.
Bye, buddy.
All right. Yeah. So it was shot on a drone. The first person.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just you.
It's just you.
Oh, it's just me? I'm the
There
one
you go.
buffering? Yeah, my brother's internet. Yo, I got to talk to him about that. Yeah, it's kind of insane. So do you know the whole story behind it? This is a Minnesota company, and it was to save that bowling alley. And this guy got so many shout outs and calls from high, crazy people in LA going, we can't believe you did this as a one-shot drone. That guy has mad effing skills. I don't even understand it.
Yeah. I'll show a little bit.
I think there's some skepticism there of it being a true one take. It is a true one take.
Wow.
There's no CGI. That was kind of interesting, but also the positive nature of it, of people seeing the skill that it takes and the unique ability to combine the skill of an amazing pilot, the technology of the drone, And the story that, and thank you, the story that actually can be told through a one take. It's a Cinewoop, and so it's literally just a quad that it's pretty small and able to fit through small spaces. And the transmitter is this camera down here, and it just goes right to the goggles. And then the GoPro is what's getting your cinematic video at the end of the day. And obviously, there's no audio you can get from it because it's a buzzing drone. So everything for sound has always got to be in post, no matter what.
ADR.
Unfortunately, all people were saying on feedback when the video first went out was all their memories at that place. And even my dad had told me all the times he was there in the 70s, and yeah. So I guess I just didn't realize how special it was to other people. So seeing them hopefully get business again is kind of a really good benefit of doing the video itself.
Yeah, it's just I might be filming in London, and I sent that video to our team and to say, like, this is what I want for one of the scenes. Because that guy, he didn't even, that is at speed. That's the craziest thing. He never sped it up. It's just his skill at speeding up and slowing down as the operator. It is, like, people were just like, when you see big time, like, people tweeting at him like, yo, your skills.
Because, I have a drone, and, the thing too is like with that. So there's a big difference, right? There's the, a big thing that people are getting into is the FPV, first person point of view droneage, right? So you're kind of like doing all these crazy, like you see people like with the goggles and just flying that versus like seeing it and actually knowing how it go. Like, it's bananas. So like when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's very, very impressive.
Yeah. I didn't know about the goggle thing. I didn't know you could, because I was like, oh, you never see him in the shot, but he's just like virtually flying around. That's crazy.
Didn't they on ESPN, they had like drone races that had people wearing the goggles, right? So basically taking that concept, but then also recording it. Like,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So if you watch on YouTube, like, these FPV drone flyers, it's crazy what they're doing. I started finding out about it because there's that, that famous mall in LA where it's like they always shoot a lot of movie scenes in there. Anyways, I guess at one point they got a bunch of FPV racers and basically like flew through like the mall and were like racing and all, and basically, but they're all just using goggles, so they didn't know where their drone was really going. I'll pull that video up one of these days, but it's impressive. It's crazy.
It's just Vernon said, imagine getting hit by a drone.
I know.
Hurt.
Yeah.
That hurts so bad.
Well, that's the other thing. There's also those videos where they say, those epic fails where like people will like, they'll try to use drones for like wedding shots. So you see there's a whole bunch of wedding fails where like brides or grooms getting hit by the drone.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's got to be a clause of like, if the bride gets hit by the drone, then they get the entire service for free or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it'd be a good out. It was like, yo, bro, I need out of this wedding. Can you just hit me with your drone right when we're supposed to just hit me, knock me out. I'll go down. You don't even need to hit me that hard. I'll just be like, boom. Oh, can't get married now. Sorry. That's where my brain goes. Mistake, mother. Okay.
So let's move on because we got a lot to cover. Obviously, our top of the show, usually we always talk about the Olympics because this will be the set.
Do we always
on Sunday? What's up?
Yes. The last couple of weeks we have. So this is the section that we call STSPN.
Yes.
Took a beat, but funny.
No worries. Okay, so let's go to so unfortunately, of course, so they do still test all of the contestants, all the athletes every day, I believe. And unfortunately, another couple members were of Olympic team, Greece, their synchronized swimming team is out after positive coronavirus tests. So it's unfortunate. And I think there might have been others. Let me see if I found them.
They never mentioned this stuff on live TV, or do they? On broadcast?
Not really. Okay. if they're American, yeah, they will kind of mention it, but majority of the time they don't really touch upon it.
Yeah.
There was that swimmer, right, who had to bow out, and they ended up getting gold because he tested positive for COVID. Wasn't there a situation where during the relay, one of the swimmers ended up testing positive, couldn't swim, and then they ended up getting some medal, and it was like, yeah, the guy actually gave it to the kid who wasn't there or something. I'm telling that story so well. So beautifully.
No worries. So
there was a person and there was a thing.
I'm sure. I'm sure there was. But so if you guys are wondering what happens to people after they test positive for corona.
Yeah.
So obviously they can't get sent home.
Yeah.
They actually at the quarantine hotel, Olympians deal with isolation and shattered dreams. So basically after they test positive, yeah, right. They basically have to quarantine there for, let's see.
Dude, that's just called a sad hotel.
I know.
There's not one happy person.
Motel. That is the Holiday Inn. That's basically the Holiday
Oh, yeah.
So they have to stay there for 10 days.
Oh, geez.
By themselves, right?
And so far, there's been about 23 athletes. Yeah. Yep. Isn't that?
That is brutal.
And look
That
at
is
this
brutal.
picture. This picture just says it all.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't. Yeah, that is messed
What's up,
up.
DJ
That's dealing
Papaloke?
with a lot of crap.
Yo,
It'd be-
shout out to DJ Papaloke.
It'd be one thing if you're done with all your stuff and then you find out you have COVID and you have to go to the COVID hotel, but still, like that's
right.
Man.
And they're not allowed to hang out with each other, right? Are they all in isolation in their own hotel rooms, or are they like, well, we're all kind of test positive, let's just hang out and high five each other?
I don't think you can because everyone has different levels of speaking of that, there's at-home COVID testing kits. I started using them because I'm traveling so much. And so I'm assuming, and it's so weird because it's sort of like a pregnancy test. So it's like single line, not pregnant, 2 lines, pregnant or positive. But there's so many different.
Hey guys, welcome.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the show.
Positive on COVID. I was about to participate in Taekwondo, but now I'm participating in something else. I'm going to show. May I present you the COVID games? As you know, every athlete is testing every day. We spit
So
in
does
the
she have?
food.
So she has
Today,
COVID.
In the COVID games, we're going to use this to throw in that.
Oh my God. So she's stuck in the hotel
like
for 10 days.
Trying to make up those followers, girl. Up those followers.
Or that, yeah.
I can have something during this time. Yo, that is effing rough.
Yeah.
This was it for today. Tomorrow I'm still in quarantine, day 2. So I'll come back with you. And then
It's already
that was
sad.
day 1.
That's day 2. Oh, man.
Oh, look, she does more. Oh
my God.
Look how bored you are.
Oh.
At least she's making a.
I know, yeah. Oh, because she doesn't have anyone.
Yeah.
Dude.
She should
As you can see, I have a new friend called Bob.
Oh,
he
my
was ready
God.
to fight.
Oh, man, exactly. DJ Papalock.
Content.
That's exact content. She's getting content. Get those followers, girl.
Yeah.
Get those followers.
So that's what happens. But I guess
COVID
moving on
jail.
moving on from the sad times, we got some other Olympic good stuff. Let's see.
What do you got?
Let's see what we got. We got a bunch. I don't know how to sift through it so well.
I'm like, when is it this weekend? Is it over?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, this weekend is over. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sunday's closing ceremonies, right? I think it's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's closing ceremonies. Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll do it here. Okay, here we go. This is probably the best way to do it. Okay, so we got a lot.
Wow.
So basically, Simone Biles got
I know.
third in balance beam.
Nice.
So props for her for coming back from, I'm not fully coming back, but pushing through the twisties and her other mental stuff. And so definitely I think it's great for her to even medal
Yeah.
So I think it's awesome. Yeah.
And I don't.
Also, go ahead.
Is there an over under? You think she'll return in 2024?
I think so.
I think she might. That girl is a baddie.
So, okay.
She's
she's 20. She's 24 right now.
Yeah.
So 2024, that's 3 years. So 27, it's possible. It's a lot harder at that age.
It's a lot harder.
Sure.
I mean, and she's already done quite a bit to her body. Like you see her and you just like, that isn't, you're a superhuman. Like you are like, just,
The corkscrews in the air. You're just like, that shouldn't happen.
But what's her name? The Hamung.
Mung.
Yeah, Mung.
Suni Lee. Yep. She got gold for the all around.
Yeah.
And she also got, was it bronze for the uneven bars?
Which her uneven bars is like, I don't, it's like nail biter. It's a little,
Yeah.
So it's great for her, you know, being the first Hmong American to even make the Olympic team, number one, U.S. Olympic team. And number two, to get the all around is incredible and amazing, you know.
So
and
insane.
especially, you know, hearing their story too. It's really
with her
cool.
dad. Yeah. That was
Yep.
kind of crazy.
Let's see. Another thing we got was Jamaica. Holy moly, Jamaica.
What happened? I don't know about this.
The women's team?
Women's. Yeah. They cleaned up in the 100. 1, 2, and 3.
I love how,
you know
look
how
at the
hard
title.
That is?
I was gonna say, what? Home loan? Okay. What?
Oh.
What happened? Like had a home loan. They cleaned up a home loan. They cleaned.
They crushed it. They crushed
their home loan. Yeah, that mortgage. Yeah. What happened? They got gold. Oh, whoa.
So basically, it's 1, 2, and 3. Basically, they in the 100, the finals. They basically got gold, silver, and bronze.
Shit.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Have we ever seen, like, in our lifetime, have we seen something like that? I can't think of
like a sweep by one country.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Swimming? Did the USA do like sweep swimming? No, I can't remember.
Probably, but still, all I have to say is ladies are holding it down this Olympics. Like,
they are.
Some of the stuff that's coming out. Oh my God, I'm still trying to. No,
what?
I won't spoil it. Whatever you're gonna say.
Oh.
You show it, and I'll stop.
No.
About it. Am I prompting something?
Okay.
Wait.
No, you're not.
I'm lost right now.
No, I was just talking to you because you got muted for a second.
Oh, okay.
Your audio.
No, the Philippines, that first gold. I was like, dude, that was, you know, to never hear the national anthem of the Philippines play and to have it be someone for lifting. What was it? Like basically, what was it? 260 or 270 pounds, something insane above your head. And she messed up at one point. Like, I still don't understand how the rules work. Also, loving watching the Olympics and pretending like you know shit about anything. Like, you're like, yeah, dude, that was way off. You know?
Well, so what was her story? She was actually training in Indonesia too, right? Like, she wasn't even training in the Philippines. She had to train in Indonesia for quarantine. Like, she wasn't allowed back in the country or something like that. So it's like she was like using like just stuff around the house, I think, to like train too. So like, well, you know, every other, like, you know, the Chinese, the Americans, obviously they have like state of the art training, like, you know, equipment and things like that. She was like doing Rocky Balboa style. And like
it worked for Rocky.
And it worked for Rocky, worked for her. So it's amazing.
She was like had a bunch of titas and titos in a cart and just like pushing them.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do this.
Get the water buffalo. Get a water buffalo. Lift that thing.
Yeah, she's like got those like just walking around.
Exactly.
Sick Crazy says like Rocky when he went to Russia.
Exactly. Rocky 4. Sick and Crazy. Rocky 4. That's exactly right.
Or USSR. Yeah. So we got that. Yeah, first gold in 100 years after. Let's see what else we got. We also got, I don't know if you guys have been watching. So the 400 meter, the hurdles, has been bananas.
Dude, the best. That was the best
What?
race
So,
I've ever
There
seen.
were two races though. The
Yeah.
first one, I'm sure this one you're talking about,
Yes.
was Benjamin and Warholm.
Yep.
That race was bananas. They both broke the world record in that race. But obviously Warholm won.
Yeah.
And it they blew it away by half a second, I think.
Well, yeah. So I started following this maybe like a month ago because Karsten Warholm broke the world record at in the qualifiers, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw it on it came up on my YouTube, and then I started watching Rye Benjamin, and they're saying oh, Rye versus Karsten's going to be amazing. And then when I saw Rye in the qualifiers, he looked like he was on the same pace to break the world record, and he was holding back. So it was like, okay, this Olympics is going to be off the chain. Yeah. And it definitely the final was amazing. The way that they run is just, and even the third place, he would have broke that world record as well.
Yeah, Dos Santos.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody in that won a medal would have broke a world record.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that guy Warholm from Norway, he just crushed it. He runs violent, that guy. One speed. He's like a muscle. To equate him, he's like a muscle car where it's just go as fast as you can and just hold on as much as long as you can. And then Rye Benjamin, he runs kind of how Fast and Furious is, where it's runs a certain speed, to the pace for a little bit, and then throws on nitrous, and then just boosts for a little bit, and then hangs on. And it was oh my god, it was so close of a race.
My God.
So good. But Karsten Warholm won. It was so good. So good.
He's hit the nitrous.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, if one of those guys in a horror film ran past you running the way they do, you would just be oh god, some monster's definitely behind us.
Oh, for sure.
It's something's gonna come and kill us.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was, and these guys are fairly young, right? Or they're Simone Biles' age.
They're young, 24 and 25. So
Yeah.
they still have left in the gas. So it's for the next couple years,
They got
it's
that
gonna
nitrous.
be great.
They do.
I mean, obviously they've been racing each other for the last couple years, but now it's dude, it's just gonna be amazing to kind of see this rivalry, for the next couple years play out. And the crazy thing was right here, quote, from Rye Benjamin, "No way, I ran 46.1 and lost." I remember he was looking up at the time, and he was what the. He's like, dude, look at my time, and he's holy shit, what? And then he's fucking Warholm, what he ran was bananas, dude.
Crazy, dude.
Oh my
I've never seen
God.
anything like that before. They're saying that these hurdle times are faster than even the 400 without hurdles.
Oh my God.
That's
insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
What was the do you have the tying thing? This is how I'm getting my Olympic news right now. I've been honestly on the road every so I'm just oh yeah, you are my ESPN. You were right. I was great. What that tying thing that was way crazy. Where they shared the gold.
Oh, what was that? Was that the high jump?
No.
Height.
That was the high jump. That's not it's not time, it's by height, obviously.
But it's by height. No.
Yeah,
I'm just saying where they shared. I was what was the thing? Yeah. I was
jump.
oh, that's so cute. That's so Olympics. That's a good Olympic cry.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
They're sportsmen. They're gonna share it.
Yeah.
They're just we're all winners.
That one, I felt, at first I felt oh, I mean, they should have done a jump off or whatever, but
off.
But it's not. I don't know.
All right, bring it on.
Actually, it really doesn't make any sense,
have a
right?
jump off.
When I thought about it, it really doesn't make any sense because they're probably super tired, so they're not going to be able to jump any higher than what they were doing, right?
Yeah.
And so, would have been okay, I won in a jump off, but I jumped a lower height. That seems kind of stupid. So something like that, okay, yeah, if you want to share the gold, go ahead, share the gold. It's all good.
Hey, look who's here.
Yeah, but no, definitely. Yeah, I thought it was good sportsman though to even just be hey, we just both won gold. Okay, so real quick, so jumping back to Papaloke, so he was mentioning about the shade. So he basically said, which he'll find the article if you can whisper it to me if you can find it, Papaloke. But he says 2 of the 3 Jamaican ladies were throwing shade at the third, looking for the article. Apparently, the third left the training stable for another before the Olympics. Oh, okay. Got it.
I don't get it.
So basically,
J Love, what's
Hey,
up?
J Love
hey,
Jen.
what's up, J Love Jen? How you doing?
Good to see you.
So he basically says, yeah, looking for apparently the third left the training stable for another before the Olympics. I guess they were all training together, and then the third one was like, I'm gonna go train with some other trainer, I guess, and that's
Oh, whoa.
that's kind of like abandoning your crew or something.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Well, not only that though, there were some other records broken. Sydney McLaughlin, did you see that race, Neil?
No, which one's this one?
So this is the 400-meter hurdles, the women's.
Oh, I heard about. I didn't see it, but I heard about this.
It was good. It was another good one. Sydney McLaughlin's dope. She's only 21, and she wins gold. This is her first Olympics, and she basically broke the record. She was. Where is it?
Are we getting closer and closer to superpowers? Is this what's going on?
We basically are.
We're gonna fly. We're gonna fly. For sure. For sure.
But that was a great race. It was a really good one because basically it's like her and this other, what's her name, Delilah, I think. Her and Delilah, like basically they're like always like really close in race to each other.
Okay.
And basically their whole thing was like, it's kind of like Carson and Rye Benjamin, kind of like she alludes to it, is like, hey, it's iron sharpening iron. If you have your rival and you're like pushing each other, you're gonna obviously like do a lot better, right? So she's always neck and neck with this girl Delilah, I think her name is, and basically that just makes them train better and makes them break records. So it's really awesome. Let's see. Okay, so Papa Loke, he sent the article. Let me pull it up real quick.
I was gonna say it's just Vernon to answer your question. I don't think so.
No way.
LA ready to host
7 years?
In 7 years.
In 7 years they will be.
I thought
2028, right?
No, okay, so here's the thing. So they won't have the No, it's 2028.
Qatar is the next one, right? No.
Next one is Paris.
I'm not Qatar.
Paris.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the article that Papa Loke is mentioning. He said, okay, so it says the frosty atmosphere between Lane Thompson, Hurrah, and her Jamaican teammate after she stormed, let's see, beat her rival. Fellow Jamaicans who moved to, but didn't seem overly keen to celebrate Thompson, Hurrah.
Is that me? Something on in the background?
I think that is.
That's me.
Okay, we'll mute him. She wanted to be in a different training group for a reason. Has left the coach after she's won a gold medal at the World Champs.
What was the reason?
I think those pretty cool reception for her.
Wait, so what was the reason why?
Hold on. Here, can someone read this while I'm, so I'm not like reading it while we're talking? Neil or Marcus or Marissa.
I'm horrible at reading. I don't know how to read.
Oh, I can read. Wait, what am I reading?
As you can see, this education.
Read the article and then summarize the article, basically.
Oh, got it.
I'm like,
okay, so we got Sydney McLaughlin. That was dope. Oh, so here's a dope one. Gabby Thomas. She won the bronze in the 200, and she's a girl that basically graduated from Harvard. She majored in neurobio, and she's currently working on her master's in epidemiology at Texas.
Jesus.
And while doing that, she won the bronze in the 200.
You see stuff like that, and you're like, I mean, is there an overachiever school that all of us like? Holy crap! What?
Yeah, that's wild.
So
none of those things are casual.
Right.
Yeah, but you didn't get gold, girl. You got bronze. There you go.
I'm like, what?
If you didn't,
Yeah, so it's
it's
pretty wild.
Crazy.
That is insane. Absolutely insane.
I just no. If you guys could try to get into the Olympics, what would be your sport?
Track
and field, actually. Yeah.
Track and field.
Really?
For winter? Actually, yeah.
it's curling. I would try curling.
Oh,
And then
curling.
I would definitely try rhythmic gymnastics.
Rhythm,
Yeah.
yes.
The
Or,
one with the
or
ribbon?
archery. Yeah. Or archery. I would go
Or
archery.
trampoline. They do trampoline.
I
We were
know
just
now
watching trampoline.
Is that what? Okay. Is it how high you jump?
No, it's basically how like it's basically like gymnastics but with trampoline. So it's like, oh, how many twists you can
Twists
do
and flips.
but doing it with perfect form, basically.
Did you guys do trampoline as a kid like that? Because I took gymnastics as a kid, and that's how they start you on the jump.
Yeah.
Like that's how they like get you to, I don't know, not try to be okay with killing yourself every single time. Like, oh, we'll start it on trampoline. Then that's a nice comfort zone. Then we pull that comfort zone under you, out from under you, and we hope you don't land on your effing head. I was just like, yeah, like that's
Strong feelings much?
Yes, well,
So Papa Luke says the gold medal in women's cycling, also a PhD level mathematician.
Yeah. Well,
women are killing it.
For two.
Question for you guys.
Yes.
What have you been doing lately? Lazy answers.
Hey, they're Jamaican, so that's expected.
It's etched into their culture now.
Anybody remember In Living Color?
In Living Color.
That's it, man. You're lazy.
Okay. So we also we can't forget swimming. So basically, Caleb Dressel takes freestyle gold. Him winning was pretty cool because he was very shocked, and it just showed like everything he's just been going through, obviously with COVID and all that stuff in his family, like when he was doing zooming with his family members and his wife and his parents. It was really heartfelt, because he was like tearing up and he's kind of crying. It was really cool. And then obviously Katie Ledecky just blowing it up. Just, she basically, Katie Ledecky and Katie Grimes go 1 and 2 in the, I think it was, well, I know she definitely got gold in the 800 meter. There you go. That's what it was.
But did anyone celebrate like that Australian coach guy?
Oh, I missed that. What was that?
This Australian Ledecky lost to this Australian, and they went to the coach, and the coach just was losing his mind, and it was as Australian as Aussie you could possibly get when it comes to celebrating. Wow. It was pretty fantastic.
Yeah. So let's see.
Sorry, I'm just reading.
No worries.
The DJ Papa Luck.
So yeah, so that's been a lot of the Olympic stuff. What else do we got? Oh, we also got our first black woman to win wrestling. Did you guys see that? Mensa White. Mensa, yeah. Tamara Mensa Stock. I mean, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, that is an ironic name then.
right. That part.
Yeah. Sorry. All right, here you go. Here it is.
What country?
U.S.
Oh, lit. Okay.
Yeah.
Tamara Mensa Stock.
Women are killing it.
I watched some of that women's wrestling. It is great. Like, yeah. Like those are some intense matches that I saw.
For sure. Yeah. So it's like I said, I've been watching a lot, and I'm just like, oh, it's on like all day. Yeah. I'll watch it at night because I just love watching the Olympics. That's just me.
Yeah.
I've always been like that. Obviously because I used to run track, but then also it's just the competitive aspect of me kind of misses that stuff. And it's kind of funny. I was messaging between another guy who used to run track, and we're like, oh, we miss it so much. And it's like, oh, I wish there was old people races.
there were.
Oh, there are.
Are there old
the
people?
Masters races?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you qualify for Masters now, Julie.
Hey. Respect your elders. Respect your elders.
To your point, Julius, I love like the Olympics are great. Like the traditional events, I definitely love. I actually love some of the like the X Games stuff that they kind of incorporated too, like the skateboarding. Wait, breakdancing hasn't happened yet.
No, not. It's gonna be
what?
It's gonna be 24 or 28. I forget which.
It's not.
I thought it was this year, but
I thought it was this year too.
No.
Okay. Anyway, so I mean, I love
2024.
I love watching
I don't know.
the traditional. Like, I love watching a lot of these events, but the ones where I'm like, that's an Olympic sport is like handball. Like not handball,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like the
handball.
like
The team handball.
Is that handball? Team handball, yeah.
It's
Team handball.
yeah.
Badminton. I mean, I know that's like been around for a long time, but at the
It's been
same time, I'm
around
like,
for yeah.
But do you see them though? They're
it's
pretty
like
wild.
fast,
It's
but
pretty-
it's like I don't know. Like I mean, I guess this is the same thing as ping pong. I appreciate ping pong, but still, like some of them, like those aren't as physical as like a heptathlon. You know what I'm saying? Or a
Like-
Oh
decathlon.
well, no, it's yeah,
it-
no.
Is it basically you go through a Rolodex and you're like, man, I need to do something. I need an Olympic sport.
yeah.
I want to
That's
go.
right.
Right.
And it's
So-
like, yeah, dude.
Is that another new one?
I know
this year,
3-on-3
Yeah,
b-ball.
3-on-3.
Yeah, I was like
That's a
trying.
new, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, why
It's
3-on-3 versus like
yeah. It's
like
street
regular
ball.
full time?
It's proper street ball.
Yeah.
Proper street.
Proper.
street
It is
ball.
proper street
Proper
ball.
It is a proper street.
Proper street ball.
Okay.
Urban
The-
basketball.
yes, urban.
Right.
Urban.
Yeah, you know,
It's like Hermes, but like urban.
Hermes.
Hermes,
I
you
got
mean?
some dad
Hermes?
jokes for days, Hermes.
Hermes?
Yeah, I watched a couple of the 3-on-3 and I was like, yeah, they're getting dirty. And like, cause they do let them foul more. Like they're not calling regular, they're calling street ball fouls.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Which basically they're letting them foul each other.
Right. I was like, so
Yeah.
there's
Nice,
shoulder
actually.
checks
Like,
and-
They're like,
Yeah.
elbows in there, you know.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's fine.
That's
You know what? So the other cool thing that they've added as well, I think you've probably seen these. So they had it in swimming, they've had it in track, was mixed gender relays.
oh
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know
That's been
about this.
really cool because it's like
that sounds
you just see-
fascinating.
yeah, the swimming one was really cool. They had a 4x4, and crazy thing was, US was disqualified for a quick second, but then they basically
Why?
they were out of their exchange lane.
Well, out of the exam.
But then they debated that they actually were placed at the improper spot by one of the officials, which they won.
Ooh.
So they're
Oh.
back in it.
Wow.
But anyways, yeah, it's been really cool, like, because I don't know, for me, like, I like the team aspect of this, and just seeing
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
just men and women working together is just awesome.
I was gonna say, I know some women that are faster than men,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that could be a beastie race.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
it looks like they're doing like the men and then they have to pass to like it's in the same matchup.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
So
it's
the-
just
so-
their
so-
times.
So no, it's just so it's just the way they choose to do it. So when I was watching the swimming one, that's what they were saying was like, when you're watching the race happen, they're like, oh, they chose to have this one do this because they wanted it like this. They wanted a head start. And then now it's like, oh, well, they're far ahead, but now this person has to swim against all the guys, and hopefully they can keep their lead. So that is really cool. So you constantly saw
strategy.
the leads change. Exactly.
Sure.
You constantly saw the leads changing. So it was really cool to see that.
That is cool.
I'm glad that they finally did it. I mean, it's kind of crazy that it took this long to create
I
this
know.
type of event. This should have been going on a long time ago.
Oh.
It's entertaining. It just makes sense, right?
Right.
Wait,
it's
Nels,
totally-
Nels, you're
saying-
surprised. I haven't called you Nels in a long time. So I have to do it.
Hi. There,
Hi, Nels.
Yeah,
You're surprised there's sexism? Is that what is that? It's like I'm surprised they haven't.
Well,
You're surprised by the dabble of sexism in this world.
You're right.
yeah.
Inform you as a person with a vagina.
20
As a person with a vagine,
A vagine.
took only 21 years over the last third of the century. That's fine.
man,
Great. Oh my goodness.
that's crazy.
Oh man, I just I need to start watching again because I've just been running around. But I do love the
Yeah,
Olympics.
I haven't seen
Fun.
any of the Olympics this year,
Oh,
and I'm
what?
lucky sad about that. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I just
Oh,
been working
yeah.
and moving and stuff.
Well, Julius has clearly got the
This is
headlines.
what we
to
do.
share.
We update everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Right,
So obviously they've also mentioned that the viewership is down or whatever.
What? I thought everyone
yeah.
was watching.
Yeah, but I think because a lot of times there's been a lot of upsets because obviously they're hoping for Simone Biles, and they're hoping for
That's like Shikari too.
Yeah, Shikari, right, and Naomi Osaka, right?
Yeah.
And the women's soccer
Shikari,
team.
not Shikari.
Oh,
Yeah, Shikari. The women's soccer team. They unfortunately lost, and they only can get bronze now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I've watched some of their matches, and man, they just don't look. They don't look the same. And
What do you think it is?
COVID.
I don't know. I think it's COVID. Honestly, it's COVID.
You lose your rhythm for a year, and you're a team. You're a soccer team. That's a huge hit.
But then you could say that about any other team. The big thing I think is what rides a lot of people definitely is the audience. So it is kind of
that's right, because there's no audiences.
Some people thrive off of audiences and off of fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it goes back to like, hey, how can you? You have to be psychological and more mental and like really be focused in the game, not thinking about
I was gonna say it's the energy. Well, it's that energy too, because there's a very electric energy about a stadium full of people and that noise and them cheering you on. Like it does something for you. Like so without that, it's a different animal.
Yeah. Same with basketball, right? I think the men's team flopped against, I forget what team it was, but I was like, they lost against who?
Yeah.
It's like,
Was it Nigeria?
I thought it
was the first
France or the
It was the first or second game. I forget which one it was.
Well, wait, maybe it was. I think maybe you're right, Marcus.
Yeah, I think it was Nigeria because it was like the headlines were all like it was the first time that the U.S. has lost to an African nation or something stupid like that.
Yeah. So because
there's some guy coming up with the dumbest first time these factoids. Like it was the first time someone had a left foot on the right side of the. It's like
right, like okay, calm down.
So because of all of these upsets, the funny thing is, and I don't know if you've noticed this, Neil. I was like, what's going on here? So there's a lot of hate going on around, but basically it's like, sorry, America, Chinese leading the real Olympic medal count. Because here's what's happening. So if you guys notice, usually how they place, like, oh, here's the medal count for a country. It's usually by gold medal, right?
Yeah.
And what they've been doing is they're like, oh, instead, let's
collective totals.
So they're always trying to keep America at the top. And it's just like, come on, guys. Like, okay, we get it. Like, it's just like, come on, like, just be be appreciative of other people doing great and others, and you don't have to be at the top all the time. It's just hilarious.
Well,
but that's
unfortunately, it's very American.
It's very American.
When somebody is, when somebody else has figured out the rules, they switch it up.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, we're tallying this way, because that's the important. Then now somebody else is beating us in the way that we're tallying, so we're gonna switch up the tally. Yeah. So we still here on top.
I'm curious. Did they do a breakdown of what China's gold medals are versus like what like America's gold? If we're gonna go head to head like that, like, are these? I feel like China would be definitely gold medals in a lot of sports that Americans are not even like training in, like ping pong and badminton. Right?
I'm sure we can find it somewhere.
Right.
I'll pick one up tomorrow. I'll start training for badminton.
There you go. There we go.
I would represent the Philippines. I would try to
go.
Right. I would try to. I know it's like
you guys have citizenship. We need to get you. We all need to get citizenship.
Yeah. As long my parents like that's a crazy thing.
No,
like,
I don't think you need to though.
What?
I think
because yes, you do need to have.
I think you have to have citizenship.
You don't have to be born there. You don't. You just have to be a citizen because somebody else. They weren't Filipino descent or something, and because they got Filipino citizenship, they were allowed to represent the Philippines.
Marcus is going to be for Team Philippines too in cycling.
Yes,
awesome.
There you go, cycling and hurdling.
Okay, they could be citizens or nationals of the country they compete for. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, well then that's my goal. Okay, so
that's my goal.
We can be on that relay team mixed. We won't. I mean, me on the team, we won't qualify. But I am gonna start trying on archery.
I'm down. Let's do mixed archery. Marissa, I'm down with you. Let's go. Let's do it.
Mixed archery.
Let's do this.
Hunger Games style.
There it is.
We can shoot the bullet.
Yeah,
It's
see, that's
Jess
it.
Vernon.
If
Bullet
you could,
eating should be an Olympic
we're
sport.
gonna, yeah.
I was saying, what's her name? That's how she was training. She was just holding those bullet barrels and like fabulous.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Be heavy. They really can. And then she eats them right afterwards.
So going back, here you go. So going back to what you were saying about Hidalin, right? What was pretty cool about hers, right? And this is the reason why a lot of people were like, "Oh, let's go for the Philippines or whatever." All of the prizes she got because she got the first gold.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Here, let me pull it up.
Oh, what?
So she basically they hooked her up. She basically, let's see, 5 million pesos cash and free fuel for life was one of them.
Fuel for life, son.
Someone gave her a condo. 14,
in Quezon City.
In pesos though. Someone gave her a house in Zamboanga. She got another house and lot in Tagaytay. Lifetime free flights by Air Asia Philippines.
What?
80,000 free miles per year for life by Philippine Airlines. Let's see what else. She got 2.5 million pesos cash from the local government in Zamboanga City, her hometown basically. She also got 3 million pesos from Deputy Speaker Mikey Romero. Also got 10 million pesos from Manny Panginilan from the MVP Sports Foundation. Basically, she got hella money. And she got
no joke.
Man.
So it's like,
and I'm glad it's like she's a proper Filipino. You know, it's not one of us asshole Phil Ams who are like, I want to do the Olympics.
Here's the crappy thing,
some time on my hands.
So the thing is, I don't know if you guys really know her story, right? The thing that's been crappy is like she's always had to fight every year to get funding for her to compete, right? And that's a big thing. Was like she was asking money from the government, and they're like, "Nope, sorry." And now it's like, "Oh no, you're
my
awesome
God, you're a
now."
winner. But that's that's you know, I mean, I love my people, but that's sort of the strategy.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
You're good until you prove that you're good, but we don't believe it in the meantime.
Of course. So here's the total. So it's 43.5 million pesos in cash. So
and
that's
all tax free. What?
See, this is a case of though. I feel like it's like mo money, mo problems.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean, because the way things are in the Philippines.
So that totals 2.1. Wait, is that right?
Did you see what Sick and Crazy said? And all tax free according to
I guess they never expected a winner.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Boom.
That's betting the
awesome.
Well, now like isn't there a new presidential election coming up? Right? And apparently like Marcos is about to get like put back into power.
What?
Rules could be changed, my friends. That's all I'm trying to say. Not to say that Marcos is going to do it with somebody. Somebody could change.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure somebody's going to, because now that they have one, it's like okay, there can be more, and they're not going to repeat that same thing.
Yeah.
Wait, Marcos? Which Marco? What?
Yeah. So I was talking to my parents about this. Apparently, a Marcos fam is someone in the Marcos family is making a comeback in politics.
Which one is?
Yeah.
Like one of the I think one of the Marcos kids.
Okay.
And if you're not familiar with Philippines politics, basically Marcos were the dictators in like the 80s, like late 70s, 80s, and
Reagan era.
The Reagan era, yes.
Established by
eventually got exiled out of the country for a long time, but now like I guess they're coming back into power or something like that. It's kind of crazy.
Oh my God, the Philippines, crazy times.
Come on, guys, come on.
I know.
Yeah.
But the best national anthem on the planet, of course.
Yeah, oh yeah, for
It
sure.
was great to hear. Yeah.
That's all I know. It's like it's the part that does this.
All right.
I think I remember.
Oh, bong bong.
You seen it
Bong
from
bong.
a Manny Pacquiao fight.
Oh. Yes, yeah, I was gonna say. I just love how any Manny Pacquiao fight, the guys keep going. Man, I just love the Filipino nation. Like they get all into it too. Boxing, they love the Filipino national anthem. They're like, one, the girls who are always singing it are hot as hell, and then it's just beautiful. It's just like super stunning.
Yes,
it is.
Yeah.
But DJ Papa, like Duterte, Marcos, I can't. I don't know much of an opinion between the two. I know Duterte, like some people love Duterte, right?
Don't say that he's got a hit squad in like the U.S. By the way. So.
I'm just saying people love Duterte. I'm a neutral character in all this. I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Master Mix crew?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting how that all plays out. That's all I know. That's all. It's not to dive into deep Philippines politics. Right? I didn't think it was going to go that far, but yeah, we'll see.
So in other news, that's it for our Olympics coverage for now. Tune in next week. We will have more about the Olympics. Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Join us.
So now
next
we
week.
have. So now we have also,
TSPN.
So love can happen on set.
Ooh.
So
Yes,
basically,
I hope it does.
The two stunt doubles of Kung Fu basically got engaged.
Aww.
Woo!
Yeah.
Aww.
So,
That's
cool.
so cute.
there you go. This is stunt double
That's
Megan Hui
adorable.
and stunt double Ken Do.
Oh.
I love how they're so much shorter than the
Who are they
But how,
stunt doubles for?
but how similar they look, though.
I know.
Right.
yeah.
Who are they
That-
stunt doubles for,
do-
though?
Yeah.
They're stunt doubles for the Kung Fu people.
Who are the Kung Fu people?
So the two Kung Fu people is right here. Olivia
got that part.
Olivia Liang,
Oh,
right here, and
okay.
Eddie Liu. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's
cool.
That's so cute.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there is hope for you, Marcus. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Yeah, I just
there was
gotta
at least
do something,
250. What was the percentage of females on the one that you were working just today?
Today. For ESPN for football.
For whatever it was, yes.
It's probably 70-30. There's probably more guys there.
Naturally.
Yeah, it's a sports thing. So.
But did you hit on any? Or did you, I'm sorry, not
No.
hit, approach?
No.
Did you like, hey ladies?
Nope. Also in my industry, there are a lot of early 20s people in general, but specifically like the females. They're like they're either really young or really old. There's not a lot of people in my age range.
So sub 20, would you say?
Sub 25.
Okay.
Not sub 20.
Sorry, going back to this. So how they met was we began attending a taekwondo classes led by Do, and popular among stunt professionals interested in sharpening their skills. And then I guess Do had a flat tire on her car and offered to help fix it. So remember that?
Choco Legs move.
Hey, is that what we're
that is a
calling
Choco
it?
Legs
That's Choco Legs move.
Yeah, flat tire.
There you go, Mile. Marcus.
Either that or she.
Why did I call you my son?
Yes, Miles.
Right.
The lesson for your son.
Right.
How to pick up
Learn
all
how
the
to
ladies.
fix flat tires.
Or ladies, it could be a lesson for you. Just start puncturing those tires when the guy is rolling by. That you're like, oh my
hey,
god,
yo. Here we go. Here's the innuendo coming. Real smooth, needed.
Bruh.
Wow.
So
sick and crazy.
Wow.
So I'm gonna jump to a really, I don't know where to put this. So who watches Better Call Saul here?
I don't.
I saw the first season. I still haven't caught up.
Okay. Anyways, all of you are fired. Okay. So, anyways, so they've been shooting Better Call Saul, and Bob Odenkirk, he's stable after suffering a heart-related incident on the Better Call Saul set. And I'll bring back you dunces. Okay. It's crazy, right?
You gotta give us notes ahead of time.
What do you mean?
So sad. He's been pushing Better Call Saul on us for a while, though.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
I just haven't had
and you've had so much time to catch up on it because it hasn't aired for like 2 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, so he was rushed to the hospital in New Mexico, and he's recovering from an unspecified heart-related ailment.
That sucks.
Kind of crazy. So yeah, he's in a stable condition after collapsing on the set of Better Call Saul.
They're shooting again?
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning
Got it. I get it now.
Okay, so Marissa, what was you were gonna say something?
Is there a Korean girl on the show? An Asian girl? Was she on the show at some point?
Yes, it was what's her name?
What I'm like, hold on, station education.
IMDb says
it's God, what's her name?
It is. Come on, internets. Come on, Twitchers. Let's see who can get it.
Street team. What do you got?
Poppy Liu. Is it Poppy Liu?
No,
Poppy Liu.
No.
I thought she was on the show.
No.
It says.
Julius says no.
Julius says no.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it says she was on Better Call Saul. Emmy
Julius
nominated,
was
AMC
wrong.
series. So
I don't know who that is.
She just got cast in something, and I actually auditioned for the thing she just got cast in with Rachel Weisz, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm not Korean though, so I don't feel good about auditioning for this, but it was nice. And I was like, also, no way am I getting seriously read for this because they've got to have somebody who's actually been in shit. And sure enough, that announcement went out today that she got it. And I'm like, yes, I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Julius is like, no, that's not her. He's still.
I'm looking for any others too. I don't see any other.
I don't. Yeah.
Haha.
Mrs. Win.
There you go. Second crazy. Poppy
Only
Liu.
2 episodes.
Season 1.
Okay. So, in other news, in rich people getting richer, Reese Witherspoon's Hello Sunshine sold for $900 million to media company backed by Blackstone. Some projects that Hello Sunshine did was
million.
Some of their projects were Gone Girl, Wild, as well as The Morning Show and Big Little Lies.
I didn't know they were The Morning Show.
Big Little Lies. Okay, that makes sense.
Have you watched The Morning Show? That show's good. Oh, it's
I
good.
watched pieces of it. Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
She said she loved it. She said it at first. It didn't seem that great, but then like the chemistry.
Yeah, that's the thing is I have to get past. I'm in the first episode, but
what? Where?
The rock quarry
New
scene.
York.
Is it?
Hey. Yeah, I know. Magical.
The rock quarry scene where Reese gets in the fight.
Oh, yeah. You were one of the
I was one of the rock quarriers.
Rock
quarriers.
Did you have overalls and a pick or something like that? Like, what were you?
I was wearing coveralls. Yeah.
You're like this.
I don't think I had a pick. I think I had a sign. I don't know what it was.
Man,
yeah. But we shot that. Actually, we shot that in Irwindale. Go figure.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That was the spec script I sent to WB. So we'll see how it goes.
Nice.
Put out good vibes for me, guys. I'm waiting on Sundance and Warner Brothers right now.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah. We'll see. I already got told, but I got 2 passes from agents. But this is our industry corner.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So we got of course. There's a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air drama reboot. It gets new
Yeah.
showrunners. Will take a slightly different creative direction.
Have you seen the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen the trailer. Yeah, but I guess they get new showrunners. I think the original showrunners left. I think. Let me see.
Oh, what? You mean the guy who
okay.
got it?
So here's what it is. So the dramatic reboot of it was developed from that viral fan trailer released a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a real trailer, right?
Oh,
it was kind of like it kind of helped spur it.
Sorry. Come into frame.
Yeah.
Sorry, he can't hear you, but hold on. I got a special guest right here.
Okay.
Come into
special. Hi everybody.
Hey. Is this brother?
He can't. Yeah, this is my brother.
Good to see you,
Julius went to school with him.
Yes.
Yep.
And
yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah, we both went to school with
Oh, you both went to school. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Forget your rejection. No, because you moved to
you.
Is that your personal? Is that your personal
I heard you
server
guys were
right there?
drinking, so I thought I'd bring
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Cheers.
Nice.
It's like you probably can't.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Right. Cheers.
They can hear you, but
okay.
you can't hear them. We're cheersing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's funny.
So
That's good. Yeah.
So
It's from Hawaii.
Yes.
Okay, so the show will have different showrunners than previously announced. Rashid Newson and TJ Brady are now helming the series in place of Chris Collins and Diane Houston, who recently helmed Empire and was brought onto Bel Air to replace Collins, has also left the series.
Wait, the new
Man,
show
that's
coming from
that
Empire?
sucks.
Or
Let's see, in place.
or the one leaving? The one leaving was the one that came from Empire.
So yeah, the one who's leaving, Diane Houston, she helmed Empire.
So they basically brought veterans in to help these novice guys.
Right, and then
It sounds
they're
like.
piecing out. Right.
I mean, that's a rough. I mean, that's this sucks though, because it's like sometimes that works out. Like Issa Rae, that was sort of the situation where she was, she had her show on YouTube and they kind of put her through the ringer to get her show on HBO. Like they didn't trust her to be a showrunner.
Right. Yeah.
And so she might have not had as much creative control. So this kind of stuff always blows when it doesn't work out like that, because it hurts people like us who are just trying.
Yeah. Well, it says the Morgan Cooper who wrote and directed the trailer. It says he's still on board as a writer.
Board. Yeah.
And co-executive producer. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, but that means there's some drama with him. It's got to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So, Papa Loke says, "Are they gonna swap Aunt Viv's after?"
Oh, shots fired.
I still can't believe the Aunt Viv thing was one season. In my head, she was there
for like longer.
Because she was so impactful.
Right.
She's like, oh, did you guys watch the reunion?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we've talked about it on the show. Yes.
So good. So good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely. Absolutely.
So we'll go from one. I still have some decent transitions. So we're going from one reboot to another reboot, or reimagining, I guess. So as you guys heard, there's going to be a Doogie Howser reboot.
I did not.
We talked about this. We talked about this on the show. So, but the cool thing is, it's Doogie Kamealoha. So basically, she's going to be Hawaiian.
Yes.
Peyton Elizabeth Lee stars as a new Wonderkind doctor. So the cool thing is, so we talked about this a couple months ago, but they actually have set photos now, and they have an opening title sequence apparently.
Ooh,
so let's
Disney original.
Here you go. Let's show this opening title sequence.
I love shows that I could possibly get work on.
Me too.
What? There's one Asian girl. There could be multiple Asian girls.
Here you go.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Okay.
So, if you guys recognize the girl, Peyton Elizabeth Lee, she was on that Disney Channel series Andy Mack.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. Yes.
Andy Mack. Yeah.
Yep.
Aw, well, it looks cute. It looks very Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
Yeah.
It does.
But it's we'll see. I mean, hopefully, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, seriously. DJ Papalock, he said, I swear, with all these reboots, they make me believe we're in the Matrix and
I know.
Robot Lords
I know, for
ran
real,
out of
right?
ideas.
It's for real though. It's crazy
Seriously.
how many reboots they've done. It's like
Yeah.
wow. Yeah. So here's some of the photos. So
Well, nostalgia is in. We're part of that. We're part of the nostalgia train.
Yeah.
Are we though?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Doogie Howser, that was our time.
Yeah.
I know.
And-
but I mean, when you
But
mean
do you-
nostalgia train though, like, do we want this nostalgia to come back?
I mean,
I mean,
it's so weird because it's like the amount of conversations I've had about which Ninja Turtles fan are you? Like that level of like, which nostalgia are you hitting? Are you
Yeah.
hitting, are you 2013 nostalgia, Ninja Turtles? Or are you OG Ninja Turtle nostalgia? Which movie?
1992.
Yeah. Ninja
Yeah.
Rap? Are you that? Like what?
Right,
Are you about
right.
the movies?
Ooh.
So it's like nostalgia on top of nostalgia
Gotcha.
on top of nostalgia. you
Yeah.
know? So I think,
Gotcha.
yeah. I think it's just it's what people introduce their kids to. I mean, the whole thing with the Karate Kid is kind of insane to me that now, like, my nephew loves it, but he doesn't love the movies. He loves the show.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra
got it.
Kai.
Yeah, Cobra
Cobra
Kai.
Kai. Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh yeah, like you don't need to know the one to know.
To know
I
the
think-
other.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's something
Um,
that I think is different.
so-
is people are rebooting it, not just,
Yeah.
just like redoing it.
Right,
Got it.
right.
So you offered a great transition for me since you mentioned Cobra Kai. Boom. So they're already tapping a lot of the talent from Cobra Kai, right? So Cobra Kai star
Ooh.
Zolo Maridueña in talks to star as Latino superhero Blue Beetle for HBO Max. And if you guys know, he is the
It's the Latino
he's the Cobra Kai kid who basically
who
Johnny
got
was
the guy
training.
to start it all over again. Yeah.
Oh, with the broken back and everything.
Yep.
Yes. The broken back.
Spoiler, yes, broken back.
Oh,
I haven't
watched-
I haven't watched it. I've only watched like
And don't
7
worry, that
episodes.
doesn't
Okay.
give away much.
That's what the alcohol does to you. So, I'm sorry. Well,
The
we'll wait.
kid who rebooted it all. Yes, Neil. hilarious.
Yeah, so I think that's awesome, having a Latino superhero. HBO Max, I mean, come on, they're just doing their thing and bringing content and,
That's DC
Yeah.
though, yeah? Blue Beetle then? If it's HBO Max?
Yeah, has to be.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Has to be. Yeah.
Don't mess it up, HBO Max. Don't mess it up.
Yeah, DC films.
DC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still cool. We'll see. I mean, if HBO Max is there to help out, there's a hope for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Silence.
Bless it. I know.
Right? Yeah.
There's
Go
not
with
much.
God.
I know. There's not much faith in DC right now in any
So-
of the stuff that they're doing. So
So
Flash should be good if they ever redo that, or not redo that, but if they bring it. Did they have a Flash movie yet? No, right?
I thought they. I don't
It
know
was-
if they had a
they had a
Flash
CW
movie.
show that was really really good.
Oh, I never watched it.
That was one of CW's best TV shows for a while.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
But then I wasn't sure. I know it was supposed to be integrated into Justice League, but I don't know if the Flash ever got his own show or own movie. But I think there's a lot of anticipation for that one.
So, as you all know, we love talking about Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yes.
I love it.
So I have to bring it up again.
I love it.
So the Fast and Furious saga will end in 2024 after 11 movies.
11
So if you guys know, there's 9 movies. So they have 2 more left. The final 2 movies will be released in 2023 and 2024.
Oh,
I thought
my
we covered this last
God.
week, but yes.
No, we didn't.
No,
We
it
didn't.
just got
We covered
announced.
this. I don't think
Yeah.
we.
La-
No,
we're
wait.
just talking about Vin Diesel. Sorry, not Vin. We're talking about Dwayne the Rock Johnson not wanting to do the last 2 movies.
Oh,
Oh,
but he
okay.
wants to do Hobbs and Shaw.
But-
I need more Hobbs and Shaw. I love.
Oh, that's right. Because Marcus did talk about F12 or something like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, I can't wait till they get to F12.
Yeah, but then
we're not
they didn't. The
Mars.
dates weren't.
Oh, they
dates
didn't
weren't-
say that it was
the
going to
dates.
end. Got,
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
they didn't say it was going to end, and we
Got
didn't say
it.
the dates.
Got it.
So, I think that's kind of crazy though, because it's 20. Actually, no, it's 2021. I guess that gives them enough time to do it,
Yeah.
and that gives us enough time. I know we've been talking about it, and I have had ideas, and we are definitely going to do
The
Our
F that
fast-
marathon.
that marathon.
So I just did that. I just did it 2 weekends ago. I watched. I've never seen any. I hadn't seen any of them.
You spoiled it.
I know. Sorry. Oh, that's a bummer because it's like, well, I mean, we'll get to this. The boy and I, I wanted to watch it. And I was like, I've always had this idea of watching it with the partner and stuff. So we did. And not only that, the craziest thing, I've been wanting to do this for several years now. And the crazy thing is, we're watching F7 and he just goes, yeah, I did that. So he worked on the movie. So here I am
that's
wanting
cool.
to do this with somebody, and he worked on F7 and F8. He did like that drone scene. That was
that's
so
cool.
yeah. He did a lot of some cool scenes. So I was really like, oh, this is awesome. But I did see F9 in the 4DX experience.
Wow.
Ooh.
That was so my first 4DX experience was Wonder Woman, the first one.
Yeah.
And something you don't notice unless you're watching it in 4DX is they ride a lot of horses in that movie.
Oh.
So you're like this the
This is
entire
like-
time. And you're
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
So
But-
hold on. So real quick, Marissa, you have to tell the audience what 40X is because not
Oh.
everyone knows what 40X is.
Ooh, a 4DX is the experience. So it's like you're sort of in a simulator. So the seats move, they spray water on you, they like blow air in your face, they do punches, which is weird. So it feels like you're getting a little massage.
So imagine like a Disneyland ride meets Smell-O-Vision.
Yes.
Got it.
Meets,
Yeah.
Right.
meets 3D.
So
Like an EO with a little bit more stuff to it. Like,
Yeah.
or
A lot
like Days of
more.
Thunder. Remember when Days of Thunder?
Yeah, but a
that's
lot
crazy.
better, a lot
Yeah.
more intense.
Yeah.
Because I did it with Star Wars. Sorry,
Oh.
not Star Wars. With Force
Rogue-
Awakens.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Did it with
right.
Force Awakens. It was really cool actually to experience.
I got
Yeah.
a little nervous in the
Crazy expensive,
beginning. Yeah, because during the day it's not as expensive. I got a little nervous because I know, sick and crazy Gal Gadot can 4DX me anytime. I got a
Yes.
little nervous because you start off and you're like, oh, it's gonna be like this all the time because you're just in a car.
Yeah.
And I thought I
Yeah.
was gonna get pretty sick, but it's cool. I would for those kind of films, for the driving films, yeah, it's worth it.
Got it.
Spend the money, kids. Spend the
Um,
money.
Sick and crazy. That's actually a great idea. Turn it into a drinking game. Every time they shift gears, take a shot. Oh my god,
Oh my
that's
god.
kind of rough though.
No, we did. We tried to do every time they say family. Oh, we got fucked.
Oh.
We're like, so-
We'll come up with something.
Yeah,
I think
it's like
we'll
it's
probably do
for
it. I'll
family.
hit you guys up about it, and maybe even though you've seen it already, Marissa, because a lot of us have seen a lot of them already, but we just want to do it just to have fun and just like we'll stream. We won't stream it, but we'll do a watch party,
Yes.
and then
I'm
we'll
down.
and we'll stream and we'll just kind of talk about it and we'll just have fun, and that's it. So definitely we'll add you to one of the movies.
I'm
if you're down.
down.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with with what happens at the end of the saga. Papa Loke also mentions Justin Lin, kind of the GOAT Asian American director.
Yeah.
Asian American director GOAT. Yeah. Yeah, because I believe he's coming back, right? For the last 2.
Oh, is he?
Oh, is he?
Wow.
Because he was just doing. Did he do F9?
He did
No,
no.
he-
I don't think he did F9.
He did.
He's been doing a bunch of stuff though.
Also,
Yeah, he's been
I think
busy.
Tokyo Drift gets a lot. So we watched it in the order of
Yeah.
of F9 FF timeline. We didn't watch it in order, and it's like, dude, that movie actually has real driving in it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I just Tokyo Drift shouldn't get as much shit as it gets. I like that movie.
It's not the worst. I'll say that.
Right,
It's
it's
like-
not the worst.
I
no.
think the second one, unfortunately, John.
The
Sick-
second one.
My apologies. The second one was, I think, one of the worst. Like probably the worst.
But maybe one of my favorite worst films ever. Those jokes. Those jokes.
Yes. Oh god.
Yeah, I'd have to watch them all to really determine which one is the worst because
The
they're all
worst.
pretty bad. Yeah,
You just watch it for the entertainment. Okay.
the acting. Yeah, no, you're definitely watching it for the cars and the entertainment of it all.
Did you see that meme
He
from
says, Papa Luke says, "What? That's the best one."
Number 2 is the best one. No. No,
Oh,
it's hard
the
no.
acting.
I
is
think
hard.
I think my favorite would probably be Fast 5. If I
It
off the
is-
top of my head.
I would say 5.
Yeah,
The Bank Vault, man. That
It's-
was
Bank,
like
yeah.
bananas.
It's 5 or 1 for me.
See,
Those are
Drift.
my 2. Yeah.
Drift.
I think 5.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
5 the
man.
one where Brian leaves.
No.
Which one is that
No.
one?
5 is the first like.
Where you first see Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Yeah. The first Gal Gadot, first The Rock. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
I will
and The Rock,
say-
yes.
And The Rock. I will
Yeah.
say 8 though has the best oh, this is a good story.
Papa Luke, he throws this in there. Also, then Keanu's.
Thank you. Thank you. He is showing you where his
There you go,
where the
levels.
benchmark is for him.
right.
There you go.
Alvin's such a nerd.
Pocket 8, cuz. Oh,
Oh my god.
I think that's
I
a
would-
quote from 2, right?
The bucket
What's-
rat scene, one of the best
Oh.
acted film when they lift it and there's just like ketchup smeared on them.
Oh my god.
Amazing, amazing.
So real quick, Alvin's such a nerd. What's up? Shout out, Alvin's such a
Yo,
nerd.
what up?
wow.
I'm such a nerd. Welcome back, bro.
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
welcome back.
But yeah,
Welcome
definitely. Like I said,
home.
we'll put that in the we'll talk about it on. We'll announce it on Discord, on Insta when we're gonna
On
do
Discord.
That when we announce the F that marathon. All right.
That
So moving
marathon.
on.
Nicely
Yes,
done.
the F
Nicely
that
done.
marathon.
So
That one of the 2.
so Biz Markie was laid to rest on Monday,
Oh.
August 2nd. But so he was laid to rest in a custom gold Gucci suit, courtesy of Dapper Dan.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Wow.
The people
That's
who
That's
the people
kinda
who were
cool.
there, who there were a fellow Juice Crew member, Roxanne Shante, his DJ Cutmaster Cool V, Montel Jordan, and Reverend Al Sharpton.
Montel Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah,
Reverend Montel.
and
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
they spoke about their
Oh,
friend
Okay. I didn't
or
realize.
sing a song.
Okay.
And some other attendees were Fat Joe, Ice-T, Eric Sermon, Parrish Smith, Redman, Big Daddy Kane, Kid Capri, and De La Soul's Maceo.
Nice.
Maceo, yeah.
Maceo.
So isn't that? I'm like, damn, that's
a
cool.
packed-
Like a lot.
That's a good
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DMX had his, Rough Riders,
Yeah.
all those ATVs and trucks.
Roll.
He gets the gold
Roll.
suit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Man.
And then Biz Markie's widow also revealed that Michelle and Barack Obama contacted her after Biz's death to offer
Aw.
their condolences, as she promised to keep his legacy alive.
wow.
Wow.
That's cool, right?
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, nobody beats the Biz.
Nobody beats the Biz.
Oh.
For sure.
It's still kind of crazy just
Yeah.
going back to all these people who've passed, man.
Past, yeah. This year's been, I mean, obviously for all the
That's a
reasons
few
it's been
years, yeah.
strange. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they
Yeah, boy.
definitely paid a good tribute, So it would have been cool to see if they had any. Let's see. Oh, that's long. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Let's see what now. I guess you could relate this to someone maybe killing their career.
Oh god.
Give it to me. Go ahead. Dun-dun-dun.
What?
There you go. Scarlet Johansson.
I don't know if you
Disney
could. I don't know. That wasn't a
breach of contract
pun.
over-
I don't know if that deserves. Okay, so my brother and I were talking about this today.
Wait. I have to read the headline first.
Oh,
I'm out.
Jesus. Okay.
Go. No, because
Go.
because
I'm ready
Marissa,
to
there's a
roll.
lot of people who actually listen and not watch what's going on. So we have to entertain that audience. Okay. Scarlett Johansson sues Disney for breach of contract over Black Widow release.
Wow.
Yeah.
Basically, she's basically saying that the breach of contract was basically them streaming it in addition to it being released in the theaters, and her saying that hurts the box office draw.
So
go ahead, Marcus. If you
I
want
was
to
going to say, moreover, her contract did not include the streaming numbers. So they made all this money from its streaming, and that took away from the box office draw, which ultimately takes money out of her pocket. So she was saying that it was a breach of contract because she's not getting, or according to the original contract, they didn't agree to releasing it in streaming. And so therefore, with it, especially because they made so much money with it streaming, that amount of people didn't go to the movies to see it, and therefore her back end deal is, getting screwed as a result.
But it wasn't, so streaming wasn't indicated in her contract.
Right, because at the time that they negotiated, COVID wasn't a thing, and thus Disney Plus, it wasn't expected to be, as streaming wasn't as big at the time. For Disney at least. And so part of it, they weren't supposed to originally release Black Widow streaming and in the theater. It was just supposed to come out in the theater. So she didn't negotiate for streaming. And so because of the times that we're in, I believe, Julius, didn't you say you saw it streamed or something like that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so there's a ton of people that are just paying $30 and watching it at home versus watching in the theater.
Tough one.
And so that's a
go ahead, Marissa. I think Marissa's ready to challenge. I will admit though, it doesn't matter whether I watched it streaming or not, because either way I'd have been able to see it for free.
Right. No, but I'm just saying that proves the point that people are watching it streaming, not just, I saw it in the theater, but there are a ton of people who streamed it.
Hey, Papa Loke fits right in perfectly. Here we go. Her back end deal getting screwed. Boom. Hey, no worries, Pablo. This is how we do it here.
Her agent should have been paying attention to this part, though, too. Not gonna just throw shade at that, but
at the time, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marissa.
I was gonna say, Disney Plus was still probably in its infancy, if not completely. I think Disney Plus, even their release of how that was released was pretty quick. All these shows that they're coming out with, they're just churning out this content right now. So I don't think, and that's stuff that they can keep off, if they're negotiating and they don't have to disclose about Disney Plus, her agents won't even know that that's an option for them. Right. Because it probably in their head, it wasn't an option. It was never going to go to Disney Plus until after whatever amount of years. Right. So here's the thing. I'm kind of on two different ends of this. One, she's right. It's a breach of contract. She should get her money. Good on you, girl, whatever. Yeah. The other side of this is I already have beef about the fact that, one, she seems to be okay. This is somebody saying, dude, pay me my money, and then goes around and says, oh, I should be able to play Asian roles or a tree or whatever the hell. And that doesn't take money away from other women. No. That's, you can't eat your, have your cake, eat it too, whatever the hell. I just get so angry about how she's able to be on her high horse all the motherfucking time. And it's if you can't understand your own bullshit, why do you get to call other people out on their bullshit? So yeah, that gives plus dude, it's not like you're not making money at the same time. And it should be something, should it have been, why is it hitting? Why is everyone finding out about it? Did Disney, did her agents try to go, hey, Disney, yo, you did our girl dirty. Let's figure out a deal. Yeah. Or did it go completely public right away? Because it doesn't help her. So to me, if I was her agent, I would have tried to do it so it wasn't public, because this isn't a good look. If you're a Marvel fan, if you're like, you're just like, you're turned off. She's not part of this franchise anymore. I mean, granted, her character already died. Sorry, spoiler alert.
But I mean, I feel.
But now the multiverse,
of STS,
all that stuff,
right?
The multiverse, she could come back. You know, like all that stuff.
Right.
But I just think this is a weird, like, this doesn't make. She's right, and that's the crappy part. But the way it's being,
right. And I mean, I have to think that somebody from her camp reached out and said, "A, pay me what you owe me," before they straight went to suing. Like, I feel like,
right.
I feel like that, you know, that's the progression of things. Because if you go just, you know, you're sitting at home on your couch going, they owe me this money, and then you take it straight to court. It's no case if, you know, your opposition is going, okay, yeah, we'll give you your money.
Right. No, I completely agree with that part. Yeah, I do think that, like, that maybe the agents were doing their due diligence, and the Disney lawyers were figuring out all the loopholes on how to get around these things, and they're like, well, we have no choice but to go public with this.
Yeah.
And, right.
I could see that happening for sure.
Yeah.
They force. Totally. I could see them forcing. Their, you know, like the collective hand, because this is
right.
She's got a team of humans, you know, but still, I have very little sympathy for someone who was like, I don't see what's wrong with. When she made that weird
Ghost
comment
in the
about,
Shell,
like,
wasn't it?
Yeah, I should be able to play a tree if I want to play a tree, and I'm like, you've just compared Asian people to trees, and you don't see how that's problematic.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not making that up, but I swear that's like a real thing. But yeah.
I don't remember the tree part, but I definitely remember her making the argument for her being able to play Asian roles and it not taking away from Asian, you know, actual Asian characters.
Representation.
The representation. So, yeah, you know, all of that I agree, you know, 100% agree with you on. And also, like you're saying, it's kind of the flip side to it is, F the corporation and, you know, go get your money. But at the same time, F this broad. If it was anyone else,
And this stream is brought to you by Fast and Furious. Check out the F this and
in the
marathon. Coming to you from shit. Coming soon.
F this marathon and F that broad. Right.
F this broad. Let's see. I'm curious because this is a case that will be used by everyone.
It'll set precedents for sure.
Stuff is really like for everyone. Because it gets real shady.
I imagine that all agents are like on notice at this. Like
I was gonna say, at
like
this
the
point,
last 6 months, like, you know, they have to be going out to the Netflixes and the Hulus and all that other stuff just to make sure that every contract that they have,
every corner, every avenue is being. But also, go ahead, Julius.
No, it's basically the same thing, kind of like what happened with the whole DVD stuff.
Sure.
Right.
So it's the same exact thing that's kind of happening now.
Sure. Well, I was going to say, I hope that now, you know, agents will write into, you know, these contracts some sort of clause like, hey, and if you dumbasses get smart and decide to figure out another way to release this content, we still get a cut from that too.
Yeah.
Like
that's what's going to be moving forward for sure.
Right. Because all of this, especially with, you know, the way technology is advancing and, you know, everybody consuming all kinds of content in various manners that are still, you know, being discovered. You got to put that clause in there.
DMCA.
It's basically WGA is going to deal with it. Producers Guild is going to deal with it. Directors Guild and Actors Guild, Screen Actors, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clause that's like, it just says streaming. I had this audition for something and it said streaming, and I didn't know what it was streaming for or whatever. And I was like, sweet, I auditioned for it, voiceover stuff, whatever. And then found out in a roundabout way, the streaming platform was going to be like Pornhub.
Yes.
It was a commercial. It was a commercial. So
Yes.
I could have been the voice of something on porn, which would have been. But like you, as an actor, often you don't know. I mean, at her level, you know that stuff, but like, yeah, as an actor, you really like
you have no idea.
You have no clue. You're just like, my face could be used wherever the hell they want to use it because you signed that paperwork.
Right.
Well,
but
I mean,
which reminds me, Marissa, you have
about
to,
Pornhub.
Well, no, you just have to DocuSign the contract that we sent you for shit. Don't forget to send it over to us. Because,
Right.
Don't read it.
Be so...
Don't read it.
It's due within 24 hours or expired, or else we're going to use your whole likeness forever.
I was joking with somebody the other day. I was like, yo, if the boys could just use this, if I become famous, the boys could just use these episodes and just cash the fuck in, because I've said way too much all the time.
God. Yeah, we use your likeness for a lot of things, Marissa. Don't worry.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I was like, yeah, there's been a lot that's been said.
In 40X.
Oh,
bro.
Hey.
This is like,
wow. Hi, Roland.
Hey, yo.
What up, bro?
Now he comes in. Roland comes in fast and furious.
Right?
He does.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
It's too much.
Hey, California.
Hey, Tajik, California, and Ro coming in.
So mafia.
I think everyone's knows what's coming soon. That's why.
Yes,
that's what she said.
That's what she said.
If it comes at all.
So, in other news of big corporations kind of doing what they want, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Forever 21 has been accused of ripping off the Koreatown branded merch. So I don't know if you guys saw this.
Surprise.
So basically, they I think this is actually the I believe this is a Forever 21, and so shirt, and then Koreatown's like, what the hell? Like, are you kidding me? Take this down, spam these fucks.
Come on.
Basically,
Wait.
let me show the
Suck my ass, Forever 21. Are you kidding me? Take this down, spam these fucks.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So they basically called it. So yeah, Koreatown, the brand, called them out. And then the cool thing though,
there's a brand called Koreatown. I'm so confused.
I didn't know.
It's a shirt.
I thought it was just a neighborhood.
Yeah, me too.
So the cool, I guess semi-cool thing is, so Koreatown did get, they reached out to him. Forever 21 wrote an apology or whatever, and basically said that they're going to, with 42% of Forever 21's corporate staff identifying as Asian Pacific Islander. That's crazy. Anyways, we value diversity and admire the work Mike has done to drive inclusivity. Wow. Mike is, I believe Mike is the owner. He's a Koreatown brand owner.
Yeah,
who has done a CEO, has done an amazing job to foster a sense of community, connection, and love in Los Angeles and beyond. In addition to donating all our Koreatown graphic T-shirts to the charity of his choice, we're donating $20,000 to 5 organizations that support his philanthropic work and give back to our communities, including all these. But they
legit just ripped off his brand, like that was the shirt he had, or that was Koreatown is just.
I believe it's pretty much his shirt they ripped off.
Oh wow!
I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I swear, a lot of universities use that font as well.
That same font.
I know they really do, but like,
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, that's a dicey.
As a ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey,
I mean, if
suck
he
my
has,
ass, Forever 21.
I was like, yeah.
Wow. That's intense right there.
Yeah. So
yeah. Also, it is just weird to have a corporate, like, Asian town. Like it's just weird to like do.
Yeah.
But it is cool to see that 42% identify as Asian.
I know, right? That's wild.
No.
That's pretty cool.
All my cousins.
But also,
but that's the crazy thing, right? So because of that, how did that get past so many people?
well, here's the thing. Where are the actual stats on that? Because okay,
wait, the diversity in at Forever 21, or
yeah, they can say that. I mean, I don't think that they would just throw something like out there.
Well, no,
because
when you fill out when you work for a big company, they usually send out surveys, and you can kind of or especially like I think your application, I believe, is you can choose to fill out what your ethnicity is, or you can choose to obviously not.
Yeah, I get it, but
So
I'm
they have
saying
that
like,
stat.
where's the disclosed stat on that? Like I said, that it would be a huge reach for them to lie about something like that, but that is a huge percentage.
Yeah.
They're probably all in the accounting department. Just kidding.
Oh.
I mean,
Hey, I'm trying to look up this
Bruh.
Koreatown, like what his actual stuff looks like, and I can't really find. Oh, what's his website?
it should be right there, no?
Oh, that is.
Does he sell
ARC.
merch directly on Instagram?
Yeah. Shop Koreatown. I'm looking at his stuff, and it's Koreatown Run Club.
Oh, he does bicycle meals. Oh,
Because it's like his stuff.
I do bicycle meals.
Oh,
You should do a collab. You should reach out to him, say, "Hey, I'm trying
Here's
to
his store.
shit."
No. I
It's
do
like-
the official
yeah.
bicycle meals.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So they
yeah,
really did rip it off. That first, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I get it. It's like, like you didn't graduate from Harvard, you graduated from Koreatown, like
Right.
you graduate from the streets,
The
bad Asian streets. Yeah.
School of
I mean,
Hard
that
Knocks.
is, yeah,
School of Hard
that
Knocks.
is a flat out rip off of a design. Like that's not even
Yeah.
a casual. Like,
Yeah, it's not even like Chinatown.
Yeah.
Like it's straight up.
yeah.
So
yeah,
this is what I was mentioning.
that's a trademark.
So this is basically what Tanya was, what I was trying to allude to. Too bad none of that 42% had a seat at the table when they chose that shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So, I guess crappy, but cool. I don't know.
the
how
end.
to-
The end result is good.
Yeah.
Like,
Good. Yeah.
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 And
And,
also,
uh,
that's really cool to see 42% of their.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure Koreatown sales has gone up now because of
Yes.
That's
100%.
true.
And also for Forever 21, that's nice job on literally putting your money where your mouth is. Like
Yes.
those
Yeah.
initiatives
Absolutely.
are huge. That's not a small gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 up top on the correction and the gesture.
Yeah. So how would I don't know how to transition this, so I'll just go straight to it. Okay. So so as you guys know, there's a lot of people doing deep fake videos and all that stuff, right? So there was a popular YouTuber who does deep fake. YouTuber known as Shamook has earned nearly 2 million views for his deep fake Mandalorian video. Lucasfilm hired him or her to basically to tweak Luke Skywalker Mandalorian.
What?
Wait, hired the yeah. So basically,
So it
it
began.
was almost like this person's calling card was like, oh, check out all these cool deep fake videos I do, and they were like, hey, you want a job? Basically, what he did was the big thing is he basically if you saw okay, spoiler alert, sorry,
Yeah.
season 2 of Mandalorian, you see Luke Skywalker at the end.
Okay.
The thing is, I guess a lot of people complained that he was pretty wrinkly
Yeah.
looking. So what the Shamook did was he's like, oh, let me de-age him a little bit. And so I don't know if it's here. Actually, it's here. Yeah. So
Well, his pores, he didn't have pores. It was like the skin wasn't right. Like that's all the problems with deep fakes. Is like you can't get the
Yeah.
skin right? Right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. Get the skin right. That's what she said.
So here, let me show his.
Heyo.
Let me show his. But the thing is, like, if like deepfake, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Very time consuming. Probably a lot of rotoscoping and all that stuff. But basically, so he shows the original on the left, and then what he did.
Play that again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty
Run
good.
that back.
It's really good.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
that is-
real good.
That's
It
good.
looks like he
So
got the skin right.
He's got
question. So
skis.
since we're talking about Scarlett Johansson and her getting
Whoa.
streaming rights and things like that, does
Scarjo.
Mark Hamill get paid for the deep fake?
Yes, he's in the credits.
Okay.
If you,
Even if he didn't act, if they used him as a deep fake, he would still get a credit and get paid for it.
Yeah, if you actually, if it's like if your
think it's his
picture
likeness.
is used, it's your likeness.
Yeah.
If your
Likeness,
if
yeah.
like if speaking of, your F that marathon,
Yeah.
basically Gal Gadot's picture shows up in F9, or whatever. It shows up again and she's credited because of, or maybe she did voiceover for it later on or something like that. But once anything of your likeness is shown on a film and you're you're in character, then you do get paid for it.
So what about like this is totally like going down this Hollywood rabbit hole here, like Chewbacca, right? Like, is the original actor credited, or like is because that's different? Like, I guess that's a fictional character. That's a different thing.
If
Got
it's his voice, if it's the actual voice of the character, it's used. But every time, like that stuff, it's a little harder. But yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say it also depends on his contract though.
Mm.
Because depending on his negotiation, if he came up with that character, and then he'll get paid. But
Got it.
It's all contracts.
Got it.
George gets paid though. Don't worry. George is
George,
always getting paid.
Yeah.
We just paid George. We just paid George.
Right.
All right, so that's it for our pop culture.
That song fires
Okay.
me up.
Those are getting
Here we
fancier
go.
and fancier.
So let's go to our trailers. There's some interesting ones, and I'm curious what you guys. I don't know if you guys saw any of them. So here you go. Here's one of them. King Richard.
What's going on? Everybody okay?
Oh yeah.
Paul said there was trouble in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You all need to look around.
It's a little wet for practice, don't you think? Don't the girls have schoolwork to do?
They do their homework. Tundi's first in her class. Lynn and Isha are too.
Now, I don't even mind you saying we hard on these kids. You know why? Because we are. That's our job, to keep them off these streets. You want to check on the kids? Let's check on the kids. We got future doctors and lawyers, plus a couple tennis stars in this house.
The chances of achieving the kind of success that you're talking about is just very, very unlikely.
Okay, you're making a mistake, but I'm going to let you make it. Watch them hit a few balls. All right. So tell me your names again.
I'm Venus. I'm Serena.
So what'd you think? I wrote a 78-page plan for their whole career before they was even born.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
These girls so great. How come I've never heard of them? They're from Compton.
It's okay. They're just not used to seeing good-looking peoples like us. She's nervous. They can step up. Maybe she ought to take a few more steps up. Just get someplace safe.
I think you might just have the next Michael Jordan.
Oh, no, brother, man. I got me the next, too. What's the next step you got to take? You're not going to just be representing you. You're going to be representing every little black girl on earth.
I'm not going to let you down.
How could you? This world ain't never had no respect for Richard Williams, but they going to respect y'all. You walk out there with your head up. You are a champion, and the whole world knows it. The most dangerous creature on this whole earth. It's a woman who know how to think.
Yes, Daddy.
Ain't nothing she can't do. You gonna show them how dangerous you are? Venus and Serena gonna shake up this world. Venus Williams, who is your best friend?
You, Daddy.
Serena Williams, who is your best friend?
Venus. Then you.
That's
Then you. After
unbelievable.
Venus.
I'm so excited about that movie. It gets me every time watching that trailer. It's
Yeah,
good.
that's a
It's
good one.
All right.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, Spin Doctor? Shout out to Spin Doctor.
Whoa, Spin
all
Doctor.
Next one, we got House of Gucci trailer. House of
Huh.
Here you go.
This one, yeah.
It was a name that sounded so sweet, so seductive. Synonymous with worth, style, power. But that name was a curse too.
I've been a Gucci all my life.
Your name is in the history books.
Wow. You are Gucci, you need to dress the part.
It's chic. Gucci needs new blood. It's time to take out the trash.
They're my family.
So am I.
You picked a real firecracker.
She's a handful.
Bravo. I don't consider myself to be a particularly ethical person, but I am fair.
Can you keep a secret?
Father, son, and house of Gucci.
All right, Lady Gaga.
I know. She's just trying to rack up those academies.
Bruh.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna go from that to some reboots that are questionable.
Also, shout out to these trailer people. Man, dude, these trailers are fire.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is Chucky.
Let him die.
TV series.
Everyone has a Halloween they'll always remember. And this is Jake's.
Jake, you into vintage?
No, I'm into retro.
Oh, what's the difference?
About $10.
Fair enough. Look at that. Someone took the butcher knife.
Hi, I'm Chucky. You want to play?
Jake, are you okay?
I can't stand the sight of blood. Pussy.
Oh, no, Jake, that isn't quite right.
What happened to you, Jake? You used to have friends.
Don't forget your boy toy.
It's contagious, isn't it? Laughing at people. Well, guess what? And now the joke's on you. Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.
What did you do?
Mommy says real killing is bad.
Yeah, well, Mommy's full of shit. Look around you. It's the World Series of Slaughter.
Stop. Did you feel that?
Everywhere Jake Wheeler goes, death seems to follow. This creepy doll just creeps me the hell out.
It's kill or be killed. Everybody's got to choose.
What's going on with you? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Chucky. He's gone. Dude, you have a serious doll problem. If you only knew.
Hey, kid, I'm gonna go kill your sister. Wanna come?
I'm sleepy.
You snooze, you lose.
So I don't like scary stuff. It really freaks me out. But my friend's a writer on the show. Yeah, and so she was like,
Kinda
"You have
nice,
to
I
watch
guess.
the show," and I'm like, I can't because I will be scared."
It looks horrible. Personally, to me.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't think it looks horrible. I think it's supposed to be for a new generation.
I guess so. It's just the
of,
effects just look bad.
It's like one of those things too. It's like it's Canada too. It's like I think this is one of those shows that are being made in Canada at the moment.
Got it.
There's a lot of content being made in Canada, but yeah, I don't know. I think I love the messaging behind it because I know some of the stuff that's supposed to. It's like it's definitely pushing heavy the bullying aspect, which you're like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But
yeah.
Casual
Okay.
murder and bullying. You know, it's like,
So we got another reboot. I don't know if you guys saw this.
Really quick.
but-
What's up, Diva?
Yeah, hey, Diva. Shout out
Shout
Diva.
out Diva.
So real quick, so definitely pay attention to a little cameo in here. Okay, here you go.
I can't.
This is called "He's All That."
And
Wow.
we're live here, and surprise, we're on the set of my boyfriend's brand new music video. Jordan! What are you doing?
Okay, let's not freak out.
What are you doing? We're over, okay? You're still alive. Oh, snap! Is she serious? Is she a good girl? Breakups are hard.
oh my god.
They're going viral in the wrong way. It will get better. Makeovers are my thing. When I first met him, he was 120 pounds of bad hair. Why don't you just make another Jordan? I will create the next prom king. You make it sound so easy. You don't think I can do it? No, but I do think it'll be fun watching you try. A bet? Oh. I'm in. Just so you don't make it too easy on yourself. We'll pick the guy. Hell yeah, that's right. What about him, Cameron? Weller, I think? He is a total disaster. Weird, antisocial.
I don't want to stare at your underwear while I eat, dirtbags.
Great. Cameron, hey. I was hoping I could take a writing lesson this morning, and I figured since you and I are friends,
Friends?
in the sense that we go to school together.
Kind of a loose definition, don't you think? Not bad. You really can't enjoy this without sharing it with like 500 strangers.
Just capturing the moment. Oh, kid. Disgusting.
Sorry.
That's the kid from Cobra Kai.
Who's the new guy? A little scruffy, but cute.
Oh my god.
Just wait until I'm done with his makeover. He's definitely not what I expected. So kiss me. There's more to you than what you let everyone see.
And what if I like it that way?
Kiss me.
You're falling for our little project.
Things aren't always the way they seem.
So I was a bet. You can all go to hell.
I really screwed up, Mom. It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it.
Things with Paget may have gotten a little more complicated than I thought.
So kiss me. So kiss me.
Yeah, that looks a little cringy.
Yeah.
I'll still watch it though. I'll still watch it.
Well, what are the odds that the daughter of Jennifer Disney goes through the same exact thing in high school?
Right.
She's like, "How did you meet Dad?" Well, you know, he had a bet.
Right.
I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yo.
Did he just
So-
sweep the leg?
Shout out to that part, though.
Bro. Nice.
What up, Roland? Okay. Here's another one. Move over, John Wick. We got a badass chick. Here you go.
Wow.
Did you just come out with that?
Yes, I did. And the audio's not there. Where's the audio? Hold on.
Oh man.
That was dad level stat.
That was dad
Right.
joke. Dad joke.
So this is Kate.
I thought Atomic Blonde was like it seemed like the good equivalent of John Wick in terms of like fight scenes. That right there did not.
That one fight scene looked pretty good though. Like Roland said.
That's okay. What is she from? What is she from?
She was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. She was
I was like, she looks yeah.
She was Ramona. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So got one more. I think this would be a nice way to end it. Here you go. This bitchin', the sound and fury of Rick James.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. I'm kind of excited to see what this is.
Yes. I haven't heard this one.
Yeah.
All right,
Rick James.
I gotta see like how wild this man is.
People here. When we make music. I mean, don't we exist?
Yes.
Blacks have been stigmatized into this choreographed I want to write about whatever and be able to wear whatever. I smoke marijuana, I can write about it. If I don't like Richard Nixon, I can call him an asshole. I want to be nasty. I want to be raw.
This man was a genius.
Electric.
He had an attitude.
The father?
Draft dodger. Sexual abusive. Crazy.
It gets no funkier than Rick James.
Rick's music anchored itself to the evolution of Black history in America. They put words to it.
His style was just hard.
This wasn't just a performance. We now know this was actually who he was.
He was accused of sexual assault. That was the demon that was drug-possessed James Johnson.
I was very vocal because I'm very vocal about injustice. I've never been one to bite my tongue. I never will. If I see something funky that's going on, I'm going to speak on it.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Hey.
Man.
I do.
Yeah.
I'll have to be checking that one out for sure.
Yeah. That was good.
We need to figure out a Showtime login. Yeah, so
that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I can.
Let us
Okay,
know.
so real quick,
I can get a Showtime.
real quick in the.
Oh, okay.
All right. So in the chat, in the chat, please let us know what are the definite movies or shows you want to watch there on the trailer.
Yes.
Shout out Nicole. What's up?
Nicole. We love Showtime. Yeah.
So on that real quick. So Marcus, Marissa, Neil, what are your top 3 that you want to watch, or it can just be top 1?
Definitely Rick James. Of all those things that we just watched.
Well, the Venus and Serena.
Oh yeah, Serena. Yeah. King Richard. Yeah.
And then King Richard, and then Rick James for sure.
Those two.
Yes.
Especially. Yep.
Those two.
Yep. What about you, Julius?
I know.
He wants to see He's All That.
Sir. Yeah.
And Chucky. Like clearly, those are the.
He's All That.
Of course.
He's
Of course.
All That.
Of course.
That's so funny.
Awesome.
Just
all right. Cool. So let's go. Neil, get your stuff queued up.
I'm ready.
All right.
Neil's ready.
So let's go. Before we go, we got to do a couple of quick announcements. Go to our next segment. So go ahead, Marissa, if you'd like to talk about this.
Oh, hey. Speaking of, Nicole Maxali is on, the wonderful leader of this lovely event that I am doing this Sunday in the Bay Area. That's right. It's Capua Cares. And it is starring no other than AJ Raphael and Rex Navarrete. That's right. It is some hype Phil Am excellence all day long from 2 to 7. We've got Filipino food. We've got Filipino peeps. And it's just going to be a good time. And we're being very COVID safe. So come on down, kids. I love how I just did like a DJ,
Totally did.
on FMW7. Come on down. Enjoy a good time at Capua Cares. Now, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be music and comedy and just a lot of love from, the Phil Am fam. And I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm very proud of Nicole on Sunday making all of this happen. And she's really worked her ass off. And it's nice to see her fly. This is also sort of a shout out to her company that she just started, Kindred Kapwa, which is going to be releasing some cool stuff that she's putting together. And so I'm just really proud of her, and I'm really proud of the community for coming out and like making this happen. Huge shout out to Kumu, our main sponsor, for like making this happen. So download the Kumu app because we need it.
So
we
it's
need
just-
some downloads.
It's just yeah. So
It
it's
will
just
be
Vernon.
streamed.
Yes, it will. It will be streamed on the Kumu app. Yeah.
On the Kumu app. So download the Kumu app.
Yep.
Tell your friends to download the Kumu app. And so if you're not in the Bay Area, so come meet me in person. I'll be the one running around like crazy. I don't know. You guys don't know this about me, but I have my own events company on the side. That's how my events company is managing this amazing event.
Nice.
But yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Nicole, anything else that we should add? She's on the stream right now. This badass B, my badass bitch. Yeah.
Nice.
She's like, play that song. My best friend.
Oh God.
Yes, I did say download the Kumu app. But
Yes.
yeah, it's gonna be some good times. And I'm excited to laugh again with other humans. I haven't seen a comedy show in a long time. And Rex, I feel like his joke, like he was like one of the first, like it just blew me away that there was a Filipino comedian, and so to like be able to now years later do an event. But people also go hella crazy over AJ Raphael. I'm like, oh man, it brings me joy to see the kids from
AJ
all.
is hella cool. I've gotten to work with him a couple of times. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He's done a few events here in LA.
Oh,
Actually, Phi Lam stuff here in LA.
Oh, nice.
And super cool dude.
Neil,
So
you have
Papa Loke says Rex used to. Papa Loke said Rex used to put up with us punk ass kids at the JCYC in SF.
Shut up. Oh my God.
SBC fuckers. Fuckers. Are you
SBC
fuckers? Stop being a
Fuckers.
fucker. That's
Fuck that
motherfuckers.
shit. Fuck that shit. And fuck that shit.
Come on, Neil, you have to come.
All right.
You have to come Sunday. Sunday, Sunday,
Make sure,
Sunday.
make sure Miles comes with a mask.
So I forgot to do this because we were waiting for Marcus, but I guess we should just do this really, really quick. Let's just talk about it real quick before it becomes old news. Marcus, if you want to talk about DaBaby.
Oh,
wait.
I know we're jumping back.
Wow.
I know.
You're way out of the category right now.
STS style like no other.
This is how we do it.
God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
This stream of consciousness you've got going on, Julius.
This is
Okay.
How did we get here again?
Oh my gosh.
Because I was going through the list and I was like, oh yeah, we forgot to address this.
Is it 8:45 right now? What time is it?
Right. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, going backwards a little bit. So you guys may have heard about DaBaby. And he was he was doing a show. I forget what words. I forget what festival he was performing at, but he was doing like an atypical call and response from the audience. Yeah. And so I don't think I have the video. I don't think.
What was he saying?
What did he say? Like what?
So he was like, "Hey, if you don't have HIV or AIDS and are going to die in 2 to 3 weeks, put your cell phone light in the air.
What?
If you are a female whose vagina smells like water, put your cell phone light in the air. If you are a dude who wasn't sucking another dude's dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone light in the air."
Okay.
And that was his transition between songs.
What?
And so
what?
So needless to say, he got a shit ton of backlash for that.
Sure.
And so then the next day he doubled down and he went live No. I'm sorry. He did not go live. He was not live, but he posted on his Insta story. He was like, "Yo, my bad about like the whole HIV thing. You know, people don't die in like 2-3 weeks. My bad. But to the LGBT plus community, you know, I ain't even tripping with y'all because, you know, even my followers, like, they have class. They don't be sucking blah, blah, blah in the parking lot. They don't have AIDS. They don't have HIV. You know, they be getting hotel rooms. You know, my fans have class and this and that." So that was his apology.
Yes, this dude is
the morning after. Right. So,
what the?
So that, like I said, that was the day after, and he was just like, "It is what it is." And so then one of the first, I believe, or at least the first one that I saw, was Lollapalooza that dropped him.
Yeah.
And I believe within 24 hours of that, about 4 other music festivals dropped him. I think 2 brand deals dropped him. And so
I don't know who DaBaby is.
Don't worry, I don't
he
either.
sings DaBaby.
I don't either.
Does he? Can someone hum a few bars?
I've got nothing.
Doo-wop style. Can you do
got
some
nothing.
DaBaby?
Nope.
Anyone? No. No.
So
it's a song called Vibe. I doubt you heard the song actually. Now that I think
I
about it.
definitely have not heard the song.
Yeah.
Absolutely confirm. I have not.
Well, and to make things a little more confusing, there's a guy named DaBaby, and then there's another person named Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Right.
And they're like the top, like they're a couple of the top rappers right now.
What? Right. Yeah. So there's DaBaby, there's Lil Baby, there's Baby Boy, there's Lil Wayne, there's all the
baby.
Right. So he actually came out with, I believe, a printed apology, which obviously his people wrote.
Yeah.
Right. And it basically said, "My apologies. I'm still learning. You know, shout out to all the people that approached me in my stage of ignorance and actually educated me. You know, I sincerely apologize about the HIV and AIDS statements, as well as the LGBTQIA plus community. You know, my bad." Is basically, I'm paraphrasing, but it was actually a well-written apology, which further shows that it was not him.
It wasn't him.
Definitely wasn't him. Come on now.
Well, didn't he also, like, I guess there was also
yes,
the Questlove was calling him out too, or something like that. And
I mean, everybody called him out. Elton John called him out. I can't even think of all the people. Everybody spoke.
I love how you went. Everyone. Elton John. He is everyone. Elton John.
He is. Elton John is everyone.
Elton John. I mean, honestly, yeah. I love.
I mean, think
Elton
about it
John.
though. How bad do you have to screw up for you to be arguably a no one in the grand scheme of the world for Elton John to call you out? Like,
well, see, so that's kind of
Sir Elton John.
It all, like, I feel like some of the younger rappers like feel like that is clout when they do this, like, these ridiculous things. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and I'm sure, and had he not lost definitely over $1 million in like a week's time, I'm sure he would have doubled down and stuck with where he was. But yeah, from the festivals and brand, I think in festivals alone, he lost upwards of $1 million in less than like 24 hours.
He's done, I think.
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
It's gonna give him, like, he's gonna make money just off of what, streams and his own.
Well, so
festivals are not gonna carry him anymore, right?
I think once this unfortunately, I think once this blows over, because his fan base is still effing with him, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, the people that he offended aren't his fan base.
Yeah. I was going to say, does that really affect who? It'll affect brand. It'll affect, you know, commercials.
It'll just galvanize. To your point, I think it'll get, like, I get what you're saying. I think it is going to galvanize their audience even more. His audience even more. Like, oh yeah, we love the baby. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And like I said, I think he'll, you know, he's losing some immediate funds. But I think, once the next, famous idiot spews some stupidity and this blows over, I think he'll be back where I wouldn't say on top, but back wherever he is, as far as, festivals and all that. Because at the end of the day, it's still the almighty dollar that he's bringing in, and his name does bring that. So
wait, so when in like say 3 years for example, like after this blows over, do we call him the toddler?
Oh my god!
He's waiting for that. He's waiting
Get
for
out
that.
of here with them.
Neil.
Get out of them.
He was waiting for that.
I was waiting for that one. That was just,
Oh, so bad.
What else? What else were you coming up with?
So
all day?
bad.
No, there's a lot. There's a lot in the tank. Don't worry.
Oh, Neil.
So real quick to mention the performances he lost, or the festivals. It was the iHeart Music Festival daytime stage, the Austin City Limits Music Festival, Lollapalooza, of course, Governor's Ball, and the Day in Vegas festivals. We're all canceled on Sunday and Monday. Or Monday.
Yeah.
Man.
And I have a feeling there's more coming. Like anything that he's currently booked for.
Yeah.
Preschool,
daycare, those things.
So bad. Get out. Get out. Actually,
Neil.
in my classroom, he's
If
not
you guys
allowed.
didn't
In
know-
this classroom, he's not allowed.
If Neil, do you guys know that Neil is performing at Couple of Cares? Surprise!
I'm in the parking lot though.
right.
Actually,
The tailgate party.
he's out there trying to get people.
So Papa Loke said, or Diva
Bop.
said, "Bop on Broadway."
What?
And that was his one hit.
Bop on Broadway. Okay.
But everyone, that's the thing. People are Googling who this guy is
Right.
now.
Right, which
He is on a pop song, your most recent pop song. I can't remember what it was.
My 40-ass self is like, who the hell
Oh wait,
is
was it?
DaBaby? Like,
My, you know that song?
nailing it, Neil, nailing it.
Damn it.
All right. So Papa Loke also says, that said, woke folk ain't really his fan base. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, no. Anybody with any kind of common sense.
But that's the thing, though. Still, though, like there's a lot of people who are just mindless people who like
Exactly.
I don't care.
Wait,
No,
That's the
there's
sad part.
yeah.
So is this fan base asleep?
No.
Oh my god.
Turn off your camera. Turn off your camera.
Right. Oh.
Yes.
God.
Am I losing everybody yet? Have I lost everybody yet? Hi.
Oh
How are you?
my
You like my
God.
jokes today?
So bad.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Right? Exactly.
God. That was
Okay.
so
Fucking
bad.
Tanya,
Oh my
exactly.
On that note, I guess Neil's primed and ready. So I think
I'm
we're
ready.
going
I'm
now.
ready to go. I'm ready
Oh, wait,
to go.
we're not going there yet. Sorry, I forgot to do a couple quick announcements. I forgot.
Announcements.
Quick announcements.
Now that
Get
we're
ready,
back.
Get ready. Now we're back on track. Okay.
Looks like I'm naked.
Oh
So-
wait, no, we still didn't. Well, I guess we can cover that next time.
Every Wednesday, yeah, we'll do that next week. So every Wednesday we have our shooting the shit where we talk about pop culture, dating, food, and random topics. Our guest for next week will be Donkey Doug, aka Mitch
Gosh.
Narito. So
Donkey
yeah, check that out.
Doug.
8:30 p.m. PDT. And then we have August 15. We have our dancers roundtable.
Got a spot for you. Neil.
Where we interview and have we interview basically people from all walks of life.
I'm
gonna
coming
meet you
now.
guys.
Let me know.
Hold on. We interview people from all walks of life, and they just talk about stuff. But we're basically gonna do a dancers roundtable. Probably a bunch of dancers from the '90s who are in a bunch of different dance groups, and yeah, just talk about that great time in the Bay Area when the dance scene was like very vibrant. Okay, cool. I think that is it.
That's
Damn, I got DaBaby was in the corner right there.
yeah. Oh my god.
Lex Diamond's in the house.
My
What's
god.
up,
Oh my god.
Oh, Lex Diamonds, what is
What's
up?
up, Lex Diamonds?
Lex Diamonds, if you want to call in, I will definitely send you a StreamYard if you would like to call in, because we are going to be talking about Sex. Okay. Wait, hold on.
Wait, can I just say I would
real
pay for Neil to tell dad jokes on a stage filled with people having to watch that for 10 minutes. A 10-minute set.
Love you, a 10-minute set.
Come on, Dad.
Dad
And
jokes
you with your mixer. You with your mixer. Like a
with your own
DJ dad,
sound effects.
DJ dad
DJ dad
set.
jokes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Dad jokes. That's
Yes.
good.
Yes. There you go. There's your new shtick.
So real quick. So let me go down this list. Neil, one of our comics canceled last minute. We have a spot for you.
Thank you.
I'll
pay
Tanya
you.
says no. Save yourself. Let's see.
No
Papa
faith,
Luke says
Tanya.
dad cancel rule does not qualify as dad joke. Oh,
Counts
Tanya
as
says-
the baby joke.
Oh, there you go. See? I'm good.
Tanya California says
Oh my
Neil
God.
can take the place of DaBaby in all the festivals.
There you go. Hey, that's $1 million worth of festivals. I'm down. What up?
There you go.
Lex Diamond says I'm a fan of dad jokes. Let's do it.
I am a fan of dad jokes. Love dad jokes.
Good. The cringe word.
I also love a dad bod. I just not put that out there.
Okay,
Hey, you want to tune in? You have a dad bod.
Here we go. No, because we get updates from her.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Welcome everyone.
Oh my God.
Welcome everyone to 7 Minutes in Heaven with Marcus and Marisa.
God.
Where we talk about love, dating, relationships, and everything in between.
Oh,
all right.
Hey. I like to get in between. Hey, or I like to be getting in between.
There you go.
So
That's what she said.
Let me work that out.
So real quick, so we got to get into our
That's what she said.
we got to get into our update with Marisa because it's been a while, Marisa.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. And just to update everyone, last when you were on, you met a boy.
I met a boy. I did. When a
He's
boy
all that?
meets a girl, yes, and tries to change them. It's a love story made.
So what's going on there? Is everything good?
Yeah, we're official. I have
Oh.
officially have a boyfriend. Yes.
Wow.
It's been like 4+ months now. I think 4 or 5. I don't know. I've lost kind of track. But yeah, we're doing really well. We talk about the house we want and the pets we'll have.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah. Which is crazy. We haven't dropped the
Nice.
L-bomb yet, which is the funniest part. I'm like gonna get. I was like,
Look,
yeah.
Alvin
it's
such
so-
a nerd is so sad.
Oh,
Dude,
what?
you guys, I just don't shoot your freaking shot. Is all I. Oh my
Yeah. See, you can't be sleeping. Don't be like the babies fans. Don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no joke, he is one of the nerdiest men I've ever met in my life, and it makes
that's
me
sweet.
absolutely joyous. Like I love his nerdiness. It is one of my favorite things, and yeah, it's like he makes me. I told him he still can't see the show, but I told him I'm only saying good things. I was like, especially since we're gonna talk about other stuff, but like, yeah, yeah, he can't. He's still not allowed. He's like, I'm like, don't watch old episodes. Don't watch anything. He did try to find it, and he like can't.
Oh,
He's like,
wow.
Well,
yeah,
we have a pretty common name, so you're safe there.
Yeah, but yeah,
But
just
he's on your Insta though, right?
we're. I mean, I just started tagging him and stuff the other day. I don't think he started.
Then he doesn't know how to
following
do
me.
his research. Yeah. Okay.
No, I think he's respecting my my request, which
It's
is
very
That's
easy.
fair.
It is. Yeah, he is.
For
I
now.
think he's just because he's on Twitch. He like has us Like he plays video games every once in a while and he'll stream it.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, do you want to watch me play
Jeez.
what was it? Laura Croft Tomb Raider. And I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Laura
babe.
Croft.
I like watching him
Yeah.
play games while I'm there because then I can kiss him like it in the live, but I don't want to watch from my house a stream of him. But yeah, I have to say he's a good egg. Ladies, one of the things that made me absolutely like just kind of like I'd be lucky if he's the guy. Like I'd be lucky if he's the person was I got a rejection from something the other week from an agency, which you get used to that kind of stuff. You're like, whatever, I'm going to get a rejection. And he could see me. I was disappointed. And he immediately just sat next to me. And he's like, and he grabbed my legs, not where you think it's going, guys, potty. But he started massaging my legs and massaging my feet. And he's like, it's going to be okay. Then, so, and I was like,
this is a perfect follow-up. It's just Vernon. Does he play with your toes?
There you go.
He plays with my feet, but like not.
Does he go in between?
Totally.
Like, oh my God.
Julius,
the line.
What?
Dude,
What
no.
line?
He's like,
What
yeah.
line?
Does he go in between your toes?
But you boys, I'm ruining our content, man. Like I think I'm off market.
Well, this is very exciting, though. Okay, so how long have you been in LA now? It's December, right?
November?
Yeah,
November.
So
November of 19, though, right?
No,
2020.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
When she first was on the show, she was only in LA for a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah, because the whole driving
feels
thing.
like so much longer.
Yeah. But no joke, every single person's like, this never happens in LA. You never see you don't find somebody that quickly that you have that much in common with. Dude, what swept me off my feet was him wearing a Ninja Turtle hat in his profile pic. I mean, I'm in nerd heaven right now. I enjoy the hell out of him, and he makes me happy.
Well, especially with the streak you were on before you mentioned,
the
right?
worst.
Like you deserve this.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if you come on Sunday, you will meet him. He's flying. Yeah, he's flying in for the event.
So let's see. I gotta catch a flight at 12 then.
Yeah. He's that guy.
Is he helping or is he just there like as moral support?
He might be voluntold to do some stuff.
He's gonna have the headset on too.
Yeah.
Right.
But no joke. I think I was saying like, things, it's been kind of crazy. I've had a kind of like really insane couple of weeks, and he just went, I'll just come. So that's the kind of guy. He shows up.
That's what she said.
That's what.
Pause. All right. So we don't want to talk about all this lovey-dovey. We want to get to the down and dirty.
Okay.
Did y'all get down and dirty yet?
What?
That was a romantic story. We acknowledge. We appreciate you. We celebrate.
I have to say, he's the good kid. I was the what are you, my dad? Like, of course. But like, Jesus, I'm a 40-year-old. Like, he's the one who had to tell me to slow down. He was like,
wow.
He's a good kid. He's a good Midwestern kid. Yeah. And it was like our third date. Like I had to wait till the third date. Sorry, don't listen to this. I've never had sex with anyone else except for you, babe. You are my.
Wait, so what was it like losing to your virginity?
Yeah, in my 40s, it was scary at first. First, I was afraid. I was petrified.
Okay.
So Olivia, help me by your side.
I was trying to think of the lyric. I couldn't think of it. That's why I was like,
no, I couldn't either.
I was following you. I just was like, I don't know the lines. Damn it.
You had all your life to live.
Yeah.
There all your love to give.
I will survive. Hey.
What a love story.
Hey. Yeah.
Papa Look says his homies are like, you gave her a foot massage and it worked?
Wow.
Well, what's weird though is all of his friends are like, because they know he's like a proper nerd. So they, upon meeting me, you don't think I'm a nerd? Like, you don't think. And so they're like, oh, and then they start hearing us talk about nerdy shit. And then they're like, oh, yeah. Okay, you're a good match. But they're like, does she know? Does she know what he does? Like, I'm like, nah, straight up nerd.
So what was
Bro was like, and he was like, I'm the foot fucking master.
I'll fix it after.
You guys with this feet, man.
Hey, with the Toe Mafia in the house, Chocolate.
Toe Mafia.
And then
I gotta get that
lasagna,
pedicure.
California. Okay.
Well, I know, I did think the third date was waiting a long time. He didn't kiss me until the second date, and apparently he had been on dates before and had never kissed the girls. Like, he'd been on dates with other girls, and like he's a gent. He's yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna go here.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Were you his?
Where are you gonna go?
Oh my god!
No. He was
his second. I'm just kidding.
Oh my!
He was married.
Oh,
so this is my first divorced fella.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've never been. So
Okay,
that's
so I don't want to put his business on Front Street, but
yeah.
He maybe he would.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll ask offline.
Never.
Sorry, I was gonna get into it. But
We'll ask offline. That's better.
That's as much as I'll share.
That's much better.
That's as much as I'll share. But yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Oh my god.
Even that is, oh man, I feel bad about sharing that, but it's like fact. So it's like not like, yeah.
With
but
Basta
he's
LA says, "Hi, babe, how are you?" No.
I know, right?
I know. All of a sudden, he pops up. And he's like, "Yo," I'm like, "Oh, you found me." Sorry, it's a little,
So okay, what was the nerdiest thing that connected you? Were like, all right, we're vibing here.
Ninja Turtles for sure.
There was the Ninja Turtles there.
Yeah, for sure. It was the Ninja Turtle things.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we like, now it's X-Files because we're gonna watch. We started from the beginning. I'm a huge X-Files fan.
Yeah.
And so like we're starting from the beginning and watching it all the way through. Plus the boy can drink. We like drink and have I'll say we drink, we have great sex, and we just like laugh with one another. I mean, what more could you want?
That's amazing.
There you go.
You get drunk, have deep
What more
conversation.
could you want? Actually, is this a great segue?
Oh,
You could have chocolate legs.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you opened them.
Oh.
Hey, you mean you opened the chocolate?
That's what she
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what
she said. That's what she said.
All right. Awesome. Well, happy for you. Hopefully,
my
this
God.
continues to go. But Tanya says Sunday is going to be fun because, just in case if he tunes in and he's like, "Wait a second, what did you say?"
I know Tanya's in the Bay Area too. She might be showing up.
What? Oh my God, Tanya, come! Please come to Sunday.
That's what he said.
Oh my God, that's come on Sunday. That's what the good Lord said.
Yeah.
That is what the good Lord said. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yes, Tanya, come. Tanya, come.
Wow, you would have loved that. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Good
And
time.
also, my
Awesome.
brother probably can hear all of that. Too. I just realized.
This is all being said in a second grade classroom, y'all.
The question. This is actually a good question, I think, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer because it'd be weird.
Okay.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
3 years.
3 years.
He's
You
older.
guys don't talk about that stuff.
We do. He hates it. He thinks I share way too much with him.
Okay, so you're the
Like
you're the
they are
overshare.
now.
You're
I'm
the
a-
overshare. And
I'm
then
100%.
Wait, have you
I
not
know.
gotten that from her time
I
with
know.
us?
Of course. No, I'm just saying.
I love to overshare with my brother. It's like, but his sister, I'm his sister, his best friend and I are like really good friends. And then I told him, I was like, oh, it makes me feel good that like you picked a best girlfriend who's exactly like me, so you don't hate me. And so, but she overshares. She overshares more than I overshare.
More than you?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, we need to have her on the show. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually,
we love oversharers on
Yeah.
the show.
She's got 2 babies. She's pregos with her second at the moment. So
that's cool.
that would be fun to
Congrats.
have if you want somebody who's like, like
Oh my god.
angry about making babies. I do care. I care, Tanya. Come. Come, Tanya. Come.
So courteous of you. So
Ladies
wait,
first.
so
I'm
that
not a
means
lady.
so that means you're a giver in addition to a receiver.
Oh jeez. That's a rim shot.
Yeah.
More ways than one, or like
Oh.
Hey.
Hey-o.
We'll find out on Sunday.
Sunday. Oh.
So boy toy. Okay, sorry. I don't know what to call him, but boyfriend. I guess.
He's official.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, he's official.
boyfriend. So is he gonna be there the whole is he gonna be there just for the weekend or?
Oh, so he's never been to San Francisco, so he's staying till Wednesday, and we're gonna do.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, yeah, it's kind of yeah. I just get so overwhelmed because I've never had somebody this like I said, oh well, if you come on, hey, that's what she said. That's what she said. If you come on Sunday, then and then he's like, what do you mean if? We already said that. Like he just
Definitely coming on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming on Sunday.
maybe Saturday and
What do you mean if?
But yeah, so he's never been to the Bay, even though he's lived in California since 2009. So
It's so surprising that there's a lot of people who are like that. You hear a lot of people are like, oh, who lived in LA and like, oh, I've never really ventured
that's
up
crazy.
north or whatever, or even just like even in LA, right? Like there's a lot of people in LA who haven't been like to let's say I don't know Joshua Tree or any like close areas that are
I've
or
never been to Joshua Tree. So, yeah.
I've never been to Arizona, and I was so close in LA and San Diego.
Yeah.
I would when I was in New York, it was like I would meet kids in Queens who'd never been to New York City. I'm like, you're legit a 40-minute train ride or whatever, and they're like, yeah, why would we go there? I'm like, I don't know, because it's Manhattan.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, there you go. See, that's Diva. She says raise your hands.
Everyone is coming. Hey,
real
everyone
quick,
should
so Diva.
come.
That's what she said. Diva, where have you not been?
What?
'Cause I know I mentioned a couple
Downtown.
places.
No, I'm just kidding.
You've never been to San Francisco?
And
Where?
everyone is coming. You get to come. You get to come.
Oh my god! Whoa! Hey, I guess that's a happy thing.
What? You've never been to the Bay? Yeah. So it's gonna be Bay in the Bay. Hey.
Oh, Bay in the Bay.
Bay in the Bay. Yeah.
Sorry, Diva. I'm so confused. She's saying in LA or CA?
Well, you said where raise his hand. You've never been. Where you never been?
She's never been to LA.
No,
she lives in there.
She lives in LA.
I know that. I know that.
I
know that.
So she has never been to the Bay?
Never seen
maybe. Or maybe. Well, he mentioned Joshua Tree. Right?
Maybe
never been to.
Yeah, Marcus has had a long day today. That's why.
I woke up at 2:30 this morning.
I was gonna say you fell asleep during one of the
yes
trailers. That was pretty funny.
What is going?
What?
Tanya, California.
Channel on Pornhub. Well, no, she's probably never been there either.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what? Ew. Oh God. That's something I hope does not exist.
Because everyone is coming. And you get to come. And you get to come. That's what the
Got it.
Everyone gets to come.
Okay.
All right, Lex
I was
Diamonds, good
hoping
night.
That wasn't something
Good night,
else.
Lex Diamonds.
Oh, got it. She's never been to Joshua Tree.
Oh,
yeah, it's great.
See, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So we went to
Yeah, I've
Joshua
never been to Joshua
Tree
Tree
last summer, and it was great. The kids loved it. And yeah, we plan on going there. But anyways, yeah, definitely
Really?
Joshua
The
Tree is
kids
great.
love Joshua Tree?
They loved it because they liked climbing on the rocks. They loved
Oh,
climbing
okay.
rocks.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Julius's kids are geniuses.
oh, sorry,
so,
March.
Yeah.
Sorry. The wife just yelled at me, and she's like, "We did it in March, not summer." I was like, "Okay, calm down."
I was like, "That's got to be hot." I've got a confession about Joshua Tree.
What?
I thought there was one single tree called the Joshua Tree.
I'm with you on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The YouTube album.
I thought it was on the album. It was on. They took the picture of the one Joshua tree, and so when I went with the girls, they kept going, "Marissa, there's the one Joshua tree."
That's hilarious.
There's
It's the tree named Joshua.
Yeah.
So Diva says she's been to Los Leones. I've never. Where's Los Leones?
Los Leones.
Never been.
In
Griffith Park,
Griffith Observatory,
which is
Malibu.
in Griffith Park.
Oh, Malibu.
Yeah. So interesting. I mean, and I think definitely this is what the pandemic has done for me, for sure. Is like introduce us to a lot of different parts of LA and even just places here in Cali. You know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Park and Observatory.
Yeah.
I read there every week. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay. So now we hoping the best for you, Marissa, and
Thank you.
hoping that you get to come on Saturday and Sunday and Monday and all the time.
That's what she said.
Okay.
That's what she
Here
said.
we go.
Jeez.
All right, here we go. Marcus
Wow.
update. So what's going on, Marcus?
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Nothing on the apps.
Actually, no, nothing in the apps. I did get.
Are you saving yourself for Marissa?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Well,
She's
not
on
anymore.
board.
No, I'm just kidding.
Next segment.
Next segment. Not anymore. No. Yeah. So I have been busy in my DMs though.
Oh, hey. People slip into the DM.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I know we talked about it with Tanya last week about or actually
What?
and Diva. People were saying that people were gonna DM you, but I don't think we can cover anything, right? But you have been active in your DMs.
I did get a message, and yes, I've been responsive.
Okay.
Now, can you elaborate on what kind of message it is? Is it similar to any of the messages that we were talking about with Quasi
No.
last week?
No, these are all appropriate getting to know you messages.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
And so, is it leading to anything? Like, is it leading to any IRL, Zoom?
Is it leading to any more initials for things?
Right.
DM, IRLs. Are you going to be LOLing?
Or is it an SMH type of moment?
I know, yeah. I was like, which?
I mean, the goal is for it to lead, yes, to other acronyms.
As long as it doesn't lead to STDs. And Sorry, don't worry.
True.
That wasn't a DaBaby moment, by the way. That was like, too soon. Anyway.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So yes, that is all that I will say about that.
Did you guys hit each other with the ASL pick? Obviously, you got the pick, but like ASL.
Not
Which one's
officially,
ASL?
but yes. Age sex
Age
location.
That goes back to AOL.
No,
Goes
I
back to
don't
AOL.
know.
You didn't have AOL back in the day? You didn't have AIM?
I didn't. I used other people's AOL account. That's how. Yeah. I didn't have cable,
Yeah.
and I used other people's AOL.
ASL, age sex location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm learning so much.
Oh my god. There you go. Rowan puts it out there.
Exactly how it goes down. Just like that.
I mean, again, you
ASL.
boys,
Oh
you
my
boys
God.
did not. You shoot your shot. No one shot. Like,
That's hilarious.
yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, Ro just shot a shot for the channel. If there's any single lady,
There you go.
No, but we need
Is
an update
Ro-
with. Hey, time out though. We need an update with Ro when we. Get
oh,
him on
that's
again.
actually a good point. Yeah.
He's another person
That's
like
true.
Marissa who was
Sorry.
dating someone at the point.
Yeah, so he might be like really off the market.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I think
need
he
to
is off
update
the
Ro.
market. It says sorry. It was just automatic. Ooh, that means he didn't mean to do it.
He didn't mean to do it. It was just a twitch that just happens.
Breadcrumbs.
Oh. Plead the fifth.
The fifth.
Ooh, breadcrumbs.
Right, so
shooting the shit.
So wait, so Marcus, when you're saying you got some DMs, were you just saying from one person or from multiple people or?
From one person. No, from one person. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, just one person.
And
okay.
Mutual friend, or is this like a rando, just like, yo, what's up? And then like you engaged?
Nobody that I have met or engaged with before.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Getting the DMs. Sorry. More. Yeah.
Okay. And
get
now,
all the initials. Get all the letters in the alphabet. You deserve them.
So we want to. Sorry, Marissa sent me some things, and I want to. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this because there's a lot that's happened, I guess. So real quick.
Oh, jeez.
What is going on here?
Oh, wait.
Oh, we
pause.
need sound.
Is there audio?
Sound.
Yeah.
There's no sound.
Oh, hold on.
There's definitely audio.
There's definitely audio.
This is intriguing.
This is getting crazy now.
This is crazy. May I say sick and crazy?
Hey.
Where's sick and crazy? Where you at, man?
Right.
Your jokes today.
They're amazing.
We're storing them up.
They're amazing.
You're just.
I know what I can do. Here you go.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I know what I can do. Okay, here you go.
Work around.
Reach around, work around.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long to do it, but basically,
well, I mean, I could play it without.
Oh no, you can't do the video.
Do the video just with no sound.
This is what we're going. Is this revert? Oh, come on.
Well,
you failed. You absolutely failed.
Thank you.
Yeah, send it to me until like 5 minutes before the show. What do you expect?
No, I sent it like 20 minutes before the show. Go ahead and play the video. Just play the video without the sound.
Yeah, just play the video without sound.
Okay, fine.
So
we just want it.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Spoiler. Absolute spoiler. Jeez.
We got some IRL connections.
This is the spoiler episode of Shoot the Shit. We have spoiled many things today.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so make your own sounds. Go ahead, Marissa.
So basically, wait. This is Vegas. We're in Vegas. Oh my god! Is that you? I can't believe we haven't seen you. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so good to meet you in person. This is crazy. Look, oh my god, he's really tall. I did not realize he was gonna be this tall. What the hell are you doing here? Stop following me. Into my room. I told you I was not. How did you find out I was in Vegas? How dare you? This is
the phone.
What?
It's all the phone.
What are you?
Stop sharing your location.
Jesus didn't want you here, and now you're here. Ta-da! Ta-da! Hugs. Okay, so here is the craziest of crazy. My roommate randomly was like, my aunt's gonna treat us to this weekend in Vegas because my roommate's never been to Vegas, and her aunt like is a high roller in Vegas. So there's our basically I went with Cindy, and a friend of mine posted that she was also in Vegas, and I'm like, God damn it, we just missed each other. I'm like, Cindy, always post you're in Vegas because you never know who's going to be here at the same time. Because every time I've been to Vegas, somebody is there. And sure enough, Marcus was like, yo, I'm in Vegas. And so we start messaging being like, oh, we should meet up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in the Palazzo. And he's like, I'm in the elevator. I'll see you in 3 minutes. And I'm like,
holy shit. Wow. Marcus, were you stalking her?
So, yeah. It was because I hadn't posted where it was at. I hadn't done all and he just happened that his boys were staying.
My friends
in the
were staying in the Palazzo as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just happened to be in the same hotel at that. And then I'm like, happened to be. This is getting real shady, Marcus. So yeah,
He's waiting. Marcus is waiting in the wings. The moment you're on the market again, Marcus will be like, swoop right in.
Well, apparently you and a 24-year-old in Vegas, because I got hit on, and this 24-year-old kid who is a pimp, he's like, yeah, but they're not like you. You're a real woman, kind of. Yeah, Vegas was wild, yo. Vegas was wild. I kept
Was
going.
that Alvin such a nerd? No. I'm just kidding. Unless it was, I don't know.
This guy was like laying out there, and he's like, "Let me know when you're set. I'm ready." I'm like, I don't even know what you just said to me because I am 40. I don't know what being set, nor do I know what being ready is. I don't know these things. I am your mother. I could be your mother. I don't know. But yeah, sure. But yeah, so it was crazy, like being there. So Marcus and I have never met in person. So part of that video is just freaking out about, but it was, it was like
it was
meeting.
fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
It was like meeting a pen pal, really. It was like,
Well, the other thing too, the other person you met, Marcus. We'll go on to all of you guys' Vegas weekend. What happened? So if you guys didn't know, obviously they were both in Vegas.
Oh, I was like, who else did I meet? Oh yeah.
Neilsix.
Oh, that's right.
Neilsix.
Shout out to DJ Neilsix.
Yeah.
So funny enough, I saw Mel, and then I left Mel and went to go see Marisa.
Twitch reunions.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's been a lot of Twitch IRL stuff.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So yeah, tell us. Okay, so tell us more about your Vegas
antics,
antics. Yeah, both of you. Marcus. So Marcus, if people didn't know, Marcus was there for a bachelor party.
Oh,
I was.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please just
his bachelor party. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
I just want to make sure that no information will be divulged about the bachelor. So.
I know. Yeah.
No. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know who's watching, so I can't go into too much detail. But part of the reason why I was able to go see Mel and Marisa is the bachelor party was a little anticlimactic.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had, so
we
I had
were
some
supposed.
free time.
Yeah.
Why? What was supposed to happen, or was it just like not planned and it was just
the
people passing out too early?
No, there were plans that attempted to be made, and participants that were supposed to execute the plans did not want to do things. So
don't tell him anything, Marcus.
I know, right?
Nice and said,
he doesn't tell about his secret.
Yeah.
So I mean, basically, long story short, there was a whole bunch of ideas of what we could do, but nothing was ever really like planned and solidified. So there were a couple of little things that we did. And last minute, I pulled some things together and we had a great time. But I actually, like I said, I went to brunch with Mel. I saw Marisa and hung out, for what, a good half hour ish.
Yeah.
I went to go see some family, not too far from where I was staying.
Greatest bachelor party. In other words, you were just a bachelor.
Yeah, basically. I had a great time. Wow. Went to a great steakhouse for dinner.
What?
Cleaver.
No, I've never been there.
It's off the strip.
Okay.
Phenomenal, great food, great prices. Highly recommend. It was great. So like I said, I had an amazing weekend. I don't know that everybody else had as much fun, but I had a great time.
That sucks.
Oh,
that happens sometimes because I've been to some
Yeah.
bachelor parties where people have tapped out early. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do my thing then.
Right,
You
and
know?
that's really what happened. I was just like, well, I've got 5 hours to chill till we're supposed to meet up again. So
yeah,
they just went hunting hard, or wow, that's crazy.
There was some control aspects. It was like it was the whole thing of the typically the maid of honor and the best man plan the events.
Exactly.
Well, I was the best man, and
You
the
weren't
maid of
allowed
honor, we weren't allowed to really plan.
Oh
So,
wow!
yeah.
By the rest of the party or by the groom or the future groom?
Plead the fifth. Plead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is offline combo.
Yeah.
We don't,
Right.
the walls are listening, guys. The walls.
Right.
Are
Right. That's like
Got it,
I
got
don't know. Who's
Okay,
lying.
no worries.
Anyway.
So,
Papa
yeah.
Loke says no climax at the bachelor party in Vegas.
I know.
That's what she said.
Hell.
You got to pay a little extra for that action.
That's what she That's what
Oh,
she said.
so Alvin's Such a Nerd was in Vegas, but he was there last week.
I know. With DJ Rose. I love DJ Rose.
I was there
We
2
gotta
weeks
do
ago.
That would have been cool. Marcus was there 2 weeks ago, Alvin.
I was
Yeah.
there 2 weeks ago, and then again this past.
Okay,
Yeah.
question for you guys. I mean, and especially with you, Marcus, since you've been there 2 weekends in the past month.
Yeah.
Like, how is it like nothing? Like COVID didn't exist. Like, is it like full functioning Vegas right now?
So funny enough, when I was there 2 weeks ago, it was fully functioning Vegas, like COVID never happened.
Yeah.
When I was there this weekend,
Yeah.
it was way different. Very different. Yeah, because the mask mandate is back.
Yeah. Everyone was wearing masks indoors. I didn't.
Yeah.
We were never in a club, so I don't know how that worked out. Like, because
Okay.
you have to wear them indoors. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But everyone was wearing pretty much, and a lot of people were wearing them on the strip. People were real paranoid.
Interesting. Well, I guess I mean, obviously the Delta variants.
Yeah.
Well, Delta variant, and then the thing.
Delta
there was
Plus?
an article that came out. Delta Plus.
There's a Delta Plus variant. I don't know.
There is. Oh,
It's like, yeah,
I know there was an article
Upgraded
that
to the
came
Delta
out.
Plus.
Oh my god. There was an article that came out in this past week that was saying that like cases were spiking from Vegas. So
Oh,
Not surprising.
that was a
well, yeah.
Right.
It's all over the place, though. You know how many like stories I've seen or like feeds?
Delta.
No, all the people being like, "Oh, so and so was, people, whoever was at this party. Some people tested positive. Make sure you guys get tested. Blah blah blah." And
no.
it's like it's just crazy.
God, that sounds like an STD.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, how'd you get COVID? Oh, I was grinding up on somebody.
Well, it's crazy because in the Walgreens you can buy COVID house kits, like the 15-minute kits, like right there. And so I had two, so I'm testing every 36 hours. I'm around people. I'm managing an event. I can't risk other people's shit.
Right,
And I was masked up and
So wait.
Oh,
So when you bought the testing kit, did you also buy your pregnancy test kit?
yes, yes, all the pregnancy.
Oh my
No.
Fucking Julius.
I was like, not at all.
Hey, you got to be safe there too.
I have an IUD. I don't need such things.
There you go.
Safety first, y'all.
Hey, IUDs work though. They're great.
Oh my
They
god.
are great. Yes.
They are great.
This
Say no more, Julius.
Brought to
Say
you
no more. Right. Just
Land
leave
here.
it there.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, as you saw in the video, when she opened the door, I was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But that's you, Marcus.
that's also true.
That's you. That's you. You know what I mean?
I'm
There's
glad,
a lot of
well,
people,
I'm glad that people are playing it safe in Vegas.
I wore a mask. I wore a mask except for when we were having dinner and stuff like that at home STDs. Well, that's at home STDs. Like, if you're getting STDs at home, somebody's stepping out.
Oh no,
that's a different.
Wow. No, I guess she's just also like.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
as
You're
far as
right.
I- yeah.
You right.
That's
You
true.
right.
That's
right.
true.
Oh yes,
That is very
yes,
true.
100%. Yes,
Absolutely. Yes.
yes.
Very
It does not. But I only have one partner, so and we both been checked. We're all
There you
good.
go.
That's good.
There you go.
Yes,
True
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And no, there was things that were funny that happened in Vegas, but no funny business happened in Vegas
God.
Yes.
on my end.
So tell us about this 24. Tell us more about this 24.
Oh my God, it was so hysterical. So my roommate Cindy, she's single, super cute, guys, 32,
Oh.
brilliant,
I would attest to
lovely.
that. She is very cute. Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
she like
yeah.
Choco Legs?
Is she does she like to share like you or
She's a little more conservative, right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's hysterical that you got that sense.
Oh,
like,
yes.
in the meeting. Yeah. She is. So I won't blow up her spot too much.
I'm not worried. Not that I'm worried. I'm just saying, like, if we would have her on the show. But anyways,
she'd be fun to have on the show, but she would not be as sherry about this. She would talk about shop stuff more because she's in the biz. Got it. But it was pretty funny. I can't so we were, flying from Burbank to Las Vegas, and the wheels touched down, and the guy who'd been sitting next to her was like, "Hey, so why are you here?" Like, super sweet dude, and like legit hit on her and asked for her digits, but in a very not so aggressive way. Like, I could hear them, and I was like, "Oh," and he's from Sacramento.
Oh.
So I was like, yo, Sacramento kid, Anyway, so we're walking down. He was hanging back for his buddy and whatever. And we're walking down the aisle on the plane. And I was like, yo, did you just get digits? And she's like, yeah, I guess. I was like, you know what that means? My wings are on, girl. I'm going to help you fly.
Nice.
I'm like,
hey,
wing, and I just kept going, wings on. And unfortunately, those wings had to be on so that she could walk around with her dude, who happened to be a boxer, really great guy. Wow. So I was left with the friend who was a pimp, or so.
Oh, he's the one.
Wow.
Yeah.
24, and no joke, at one point goes, "Want to hear my rap music?"
Oh, so it was DaBaby. Oh, no way.
No. It wasn't DaBaby. It was Lil Baby.
I knew it was one of them. I knew it. Wow. Okay. Dope.
So real quick though, Marisa, do you hire out your services as wing woman? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm always up. But unfortunately, my boy, he knows I'm okay to help people fly. So he's like, he was just like, "Can you text me when you girls get home safe?" So at 4 a.m., he got a picture of the clock and us going, and then another one of me with a yard going drunk. I don't think that's what he meant by safe.
So Diva 929 says no, just baby, and then she says, "I'm the best wing woman." Ask Quasi.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alvin such a nerd says no pre-best.
At 24.
At 24.
I'm gonna give you wings like Red Bull.
No. My favorite is the dude that was talking to my girl goes, well, okay, we asked, "How old are you?" And his response was, I'll be 27.
I'll be 27.
That means you're 26.
Right. That's how you know you're a baby. I will be in 3 months.
I will be soon.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. But yeah, that was
Vegas.
epic. It was like
I do too. I really.
Yeah. We're all gonna go to Vegas.
Vegas live show, the live show from Vegas. Here we go.
Oh my god!
You don't want to go to Vegas with me. I mean, no joke. We went with her family, and the uncle that was with us just went, "I don't want my friends to ever meet you."
Oh my god! They were the nicest couple, though.
They're so sweet. He was just like, you and my friends would be trouble. I'm like, yeah.
They were the sweetest.
They are super sweet. They're awesome. So they definitely treated us to a bunch of stuff. It was a good time, but wings on. I'm ready, guys.
There you go.
I believe I can fly or help you fly.
I think the last text message I sent to Marisa in Vegas was "Good luck with the eagle and the wings up."
Dude, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was, yeah.
So don't put DaBaby in the corner.
Put DaBaby in the corner.
Oh my god.
I was like, what about your Kumu experience? No,
I'm 26 and 3/4.
I'm 26 and 3/4.
Wait, what?
The bar, the karaoke bar. Can you talk about that?
My God.
Vegas TwitchCon
Can you
would
talk
be
about
dope.
that?
Yes, I can
Yes,
talk about
Vegas
that.
TwitchCon. Oh my God.
So there
that would
was
be
there
awesome.
not a Vegas. Yeah, Vegas TwitchCon would be great. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Where is it usually? Is it in LA?
LA.
TwitchCon? Oh, no.
Actually, I feel like it's
Is it? Or is
in
it-
different places, but
Oh, okay.
it's definitely been in LA a few times.
Oh, hey, Papa Loke. Sorry, I missed your sub. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, thanks for
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can fly.
Thanks so
Sorry.
much. All right.
I can fly.
Oh my God.
Okay. Wait. So yeah. What is this about this karaoke? What's going on? What happened?
Okay, so I went to this karaoke bar on Friday night.
Which the
Actually,
funny thing is, we went to see, and then we realized it was a room thing. So he was probably in there when we were outdoors going, oh,
Mhm.
we don't have anyone to go in with.
Yeah. So because it was individual. So it wasn't like a giant karaoke like stage and like everybody in the room, like, you know, piano bar status. It was.
Hello?
I can.
Hello?
Man, are we? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I couldn't hear anybody.
Yeah, for a second it cut out for me too.
Wow.
It's weird.
Okay.
Anyway, go
Everyone's
ahead.
back.
And
We're okay.
So yeah, so we there was like 12 of us, and so we got a room or whatever. And
I think I check your mic, Marcus.
oh, did it?
Yeah,
think,
it sounds like
yeah.
it sounds different. It changed.
Oh, I
Yep,
can hear
it did.
Marcus. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I can fly.
There we go.
I'll just keep doing
Okay,
that
go ahead.
until then.
All right. Yeah. So we got a room. And you know, there were drinks ordered and there was food ordered. And at the end of 3 hours, our bill was $1,000.
Wow. How many people?
How many people?
Like,
7?
yeah, 11 people. 11.
Oh, 11 people. Ooh.
Oh, that's not that bad for 11 people, though. $1,000.
When I looked at the bill, you know, after I got home, so this was until yesterday, I was actually looking at my receipts, and I'm looking at the bill, and we paid $340 for a normal size bottle of Patron.
Oh God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vegas.
Yeah. It was $150 an hour for the room. And I mean, no, don't get me wrong. The music catalog was quite extensive. So I think all the songs that everybody wanted to sing were in there, minus WAP. I think that was the only one that people wanted to sing
Okay,
that wasn't
so
there.
time out real quick. I'm very curious because wait, why am I freezing on the other end?
I don't know. We can hear
you've
you
been
fine.
yeah, we can hear you. You've been frozen
Okay.
kind of like this.
How
entire time,
much
but-
is a bottle
really?
of regular Patron usually?
It's like $40,
20?
isn't it?
Is it? No, it's 23.
No, it's more
Well,
than that.
there you go.
Patron. I'm an alcoholic. I can find it for $23. Who's paying 40 for a bottle of Patron?
Patron.
23, 27?
I was gonna say, I think at Costco. There you go. You're back.
Are we
to
doing
us.
prices right now? Are we doing prices right?
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. Damn.
23?
Proper alcoholic.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
Guys, I do events, yo.
Well, I mean that part. So yes. Okay.
Yeah.
know
And I'm an
it was that
alcoholic.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cheap. And yeah, we paid $340 for a bottle of Patron.
Hell
No,
And I
that's
was
about
like,
right. That's Vegas bottle prices.
what the
Vegas.
fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, no, bro.
Bad.
I definitely bought 4 bottles of liquor before we went.
Pyro.
Peace, bro.
Pyro.
Thanks for stopping by.
And spent $144 on a bottle of Woodford Reserve, the double oaked, a bottle of Japanese whiskey, a bottle of Casamigos, the Reposado, and a big ass bottle of Malibu. Those are the 4 bottles, and it was $144
For all
For
those.
all 4 of those.
Yeah, okay. That's respectable.
Yeah, that
At a joint or at a
no, that was at Costco. That's what I
Costco.
said.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought those
It's like,
beforehand.
Yeah, that's actually really
That
good.
sounds
No.
like Costco prices.
Yes, they were Costco prices.
Again, Marissa knows.
Exactly. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I spent $144 on 4 bottles of liquor.
Wow.
Well, 3 and some juice, but $340. I was like,
Damn, that's
stupid. Like that, yeah.
That market
So,
is
yeah.
I just don't think it's worth it at that point, especially with 11 people. Like that bottle you could top off pretty quickly with like 5-6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be different.
I think everybody had like a couple of shots, and that was about it.
Yeah.
If you weren't paying that cover, if you weren't paying that like $150 an hour, then I'd be like, all right, fair enough, that price.
Right. If that, if that was if that included the cover.
Yeah.
But no, it was $150 an hour plus.
That's rough.
$340 for the bottle of it was wild.
Vegas.
So like I said, it's a great. They have a very extensive catalog, and so like I said, they had every song except for WAP. But the cool thing is in each room, you're able to access YouTube as well, and it plays on the screen. So you have the catalog, and then whatever is not in the catalog, you just look it up on YouTube. The karaoke version.
Neat.
Yeah, so that I thought was really cool.
It was interesting though, because there's tons of karaoke bars here in K-Town in LA.
For
You could just do that here.
Bruh.
A lot cheaper.
Everything we did in Vegas, minus the steakhouse, I could have done in LA. But that's a story for another day.
I'm sorry. It's just like that would be the split screen of our different. Because I was texting him, I was like, "Yo, we're the kids we were with, the 20-year-olds. We were like, hey, are we gonna go meet up? Because he was supposed to go to a club. They were supposed to.
Yeah,
so
we're
we'll
supposed to see you.
Yeah, I was like, we'll meet you there.
And Marcus to Tiesto? I thought you went.
No. We were supposed to go and didn't end up going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Okay.
No, and no joke, I was like, hey, what are you up to? And he sent me a screenshot of a basic table where he was playing cards.
We were playing poker
in the room.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we played poker in the room.
Yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, that was actually a lot of fun. But
you could do that at home.
You play poker, but you're in Vegas. You play poker, like poker. Wow.
Yeah. It was a rough.
So okay, Marcus, real quick, if you were to plan a bachelor party, what would it entail in Vegas?
So first disclaimer, I'm not really a Vegas person, but when I first started planning all of this, I had reservations for us, or I was making reservations for Topgolf. They wanted to do the karaoke bar, so we would have done that. There was they wanted to do a day club during the day. So we were gonna do that, the pool day club sort of thing.
Oh my god!
Oh
my god!
Oh
my god!
Yeah.
Thank you. That's dad counsel right there.
Exactly.
Dad counsel right there.
That's a dad joke.
You get a thumbs up
bring
here.
Papa Luke on. Papa Luke he's
hilarious.
auditioning to be on the show.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you.
What else? Like I said, we did. We had a great dinner spot. Got lots of great places to eat. We would have done the brunch with Melisf. I had a blast. I was there for like 2 hours. The drinks were great. The food was okay, but great music. When do you hit the strip club though?
Exactly.
I was gonna say, I depending with this groom, I wouldn't have, because that's just not his forte. Okay. But yeah, I could. I asked him. I was like, hey, is there anything you want to do while we're there?
Which one?
I don't know. I have a bunch of people that are local there, so I would have checked in to find out which
a New York strip club. That's what. Oh, hey, sorry.
Well, the joke stay, y'all.
They got steak.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
New York strip. Which can I just say there was?
Wait, is it pink in the inside?
There's
what?
Because she was talking about New York strip steak, so I was like, "Is it pink on the inside?"
I was thinking of that's what she says. So
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I was just I'm asking. I want to know. When you prepare steak, you want to know if it's pink on the inside. Anyway,
I'm gonna go a whole different direction with that. That was gonna get bad real fast.
I did corporate entertainment for a law firm, and the amount of times, like the first time I was told, and every single time after that, somebody was like, "Oh, can you make a reservation at the New York Strip House?" I didn't know it was a steak place. I had no clue.
It's like that too. There's a spot in San Diego.
Yeah.
There's a spot in San Diego called in downtown. It's called the strip club. It's called the strip club.
It's called the strip club, and it's a steak place. Yeah,
It's a steak place.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate name for a spot.
Yeah. Yes, not strip club. Yep. There you go.
I've heard.
That's what it was.
in,
Yeah.
like, Portland.
I was there a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah.
I have been to multiple strip clubs in Vegas, both ladies and both men. And the men ones were full Monty. They're excruciatingly uncomfortable. I have to say,
imagine.
it's not hot.
I've heard.
It's not hot.
Yeah. Penises are not attractive.
Well, especially when they're just doing.
Like one of those blow up dolls in front of the car dealerships that are just.
Do that again. Wait. Hold on.
I don't know why I did two hands.
Hold on.
It's like a fish. Looks like a fish out of water. Oh my god.
This is supposed to be the thigh, and it's just like.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh.
There's usually, no. It's usually uncomfortable. It's just like otters fighting.
Oh. Otters fighting.
Yo,
that is a good one.
This is true.
Truth though. Yeah. It was like, there's and it's like the body rolls are not as pretty. It's just not. I'd rather see the ladies.
Okay, so then so are you saying that none of the men that you were ever attracted to at all?
Wait, say it again.
I'm sorry.
None of the male strippers that you now let's forget about the otter fighting. But just based on looks, are you physically attracted to any of the male strippers or have been?
I mean, they are. I don't know. Again, dad bods nerds. That's not who's.
Yeah, those definitely aren't up on those stages.
I mean, they're good looking, sure, but it's also really difficult when their man meat is horrifyingly scary.
I didn't order the steak. I didn't order the steak. I didn't order the sausage. Get that away.
I'm like, I didn't ask where the meat was. That wasn't the question. Where's the beef? No, thank you.
Speaking of an abundance of meat.
Wow. Okay.
The steakhouse we went to, we ordered a 64-ounce steak.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay,
that's what I usually order.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That one?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
But don't. I've also been to strip clubs in London. I could go. We could have a whole segment on my strip club experience.
Yes.
So that's an interesting question. Yeah. How's it different?
How are they different
in other countries? That's cool.
In London, the one I went to.
I like how we're all like, please tell us more.
Yes. So this is the strip club book club, apparently. Strip book club. Yes, I thought it was a little, a tad bit. Yeah. You'd spread those pages wide. Hey.
Do the ones in London, are they kind of do a pinky up type of?
Well, it was pretty funny. First off, it was called Browns. Oh, pinky up, gross.
It's called Browns?
Right?
Yes, it was called Browns, which I thought was an unfortunate name. But walk around. The girls walk around with a tin cup. So it felt very Oliver Twist, which was
arms
awkward.
for the poor.
Yes.
Arms for the poor.
Every single person has to drop at least a pound, the pound coin in the tin
they
cup.
are dropping a pound.
Yeah, they are.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
And then there's not a whole lot. There is a pole, but they're not as skilled as they are in the US. If you've seen the Olympics, we are really great at apertures. Sorry, that's No one.
No.
Like,
I get it. Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's not a great joke. Anyway, spotted dick when you were in London.
Oh.
I never went to a male strip club. I only went to the female strip clubs
Called Browns.
Called Browns. So then when
Was it downtown?
Julie Browns. Downtown Julie Browns.
I know. And back around is that?
Oh.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. So basically, you drop the pound in the cup and you're like, okay. And the girl, so she's already paid. She's got her money. So she doesn't really have to entertain you. So it's not like,
It's kind of like a coin operated machine.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So like when it's no P-Valley. Have you guys watched P-Valley yet? That show's great. So
I haven't. I gotta
oh
watch
my God,
that one.
it's so good. It's so good. It's just mad skill. Like you watch professionals dance and you're like, that is gorgeous, beautiful, sexy, hot, all the things. That was not what I was seeing in London. What I was seeing was a gynecological exam.
Oh my God.
It was full on. It was everything. And you could see straight through. It's like,
wait, but they wanted you to do that, or they not wanted you to, but they wanted to do that. Like they were just like.
It's just not like it's not a dance. It's just like
open wide
and that, and it was not.
No grace, no whatsoever. It's just like, all right, you paid me £1, so then here you go.
It wasn't a lot of, yeah. So, but I mean, like it was the equivalent to going to a male strip club, like seeing guys just. So
it's kind of violent.
It just wasn't, it wasn't like it is the full Monty for the one I went to in the UK, but apparently that's pretty common. But it's just like there wasn't any.
So like if there's no dancing, right? Because like the way that
there's music.
From what I was told, right? It's things happen to music, right? Like you get one song, 2 songs, or whatever. But like they actually kind of dance. In London, like what did they do? They just play a song and then they do the examination, and then after like a couple minutes they're like, all right,
yeah. They do. I mean, they're slow to that examination part, but then the examination part is there for a bit, and you're just like,
interesting.
Okay, so yeah, it was just. I mean, it's more because it's like the way they make money is to get people to go to the back room. So I understand why there's not as much artistry. Yes. There's not as much artistry because hopefully if you pay for it, you'll pay for the artistry. This you just, but it was definitely, it's more to
insert
me,
coin.
Yes. Well, and it was more like, I do say it felt less like because no one was throwing money at the stage. So that didn't feel awkward. I just think it's to me, it's a living like any other job. Like I respect it, but that situation just seemed a little more, there wasn't any artistry to it. And it was just definitely like, they're doing that as more like a showcase of what you can get later if you pay real money.
I see. Okay.
So, but think about it. If there's 100 people in that room, that's £100 right off the bat, no matter what, in 2 minutes. So that's fucking good money. That's crazy good money.
Man. They're getting
so I'm like, respect game. I'm not saying any of this with disrespect towards anyone who does this stuff, but to me, it was just like a vast difference from my time in the U.S.
What'd you say? A vast difference?
Vast difference.
Jeez.
That was a good one.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good one. Boom.
This guy. As soon as you started with it, I was like,
so bad.
Nice.
But that covers our segment on strip clubs by Marisa Marquez.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow,
That was
thank
the
you,
class.
thank you.
The class.
Yes.
Thank you.
Diagram.
This is shameful.
You forgot to do a diagram.
I know.
Oh my God. No examinations today, please.
Hilarious. Yes.
Awesome. For education purposes. Yes. So class, what did we learn today? Class, what did we learn today?
Thank you.
There.
We learned the economics of London gentlemen's clubs.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. That's interesting.
Awesome.
We also learned that nobody likes a limp penis.
Oh, wow.
And on that note, everyone, good night.
Yes, thank you. All right. Okay, so that's it for our.
That's it for That Happens.
What is that? Oh.
Oh my god! Wow.
All right, let's move on.
God.
We don't have time for the breedable thing. I wish we could, but yeah, it's already getting late.
We'll start with that next week.
Yeah, we'll start with that next week. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Okay.
You can't just throw out terms like that.
So extreme, the transitions. We are transitioning. Transitioning.
All right. So I watched the movies that made us season 2. Check it out.
Oh, I was actually gonna watch that.
Plus dinosaurs. Bit of a no-brainer.
The kid goes back in time, encounters his parents in high school, interferes with their relationship.
It's kind of a difficult concept.
A prostitute from Hollywood Boulevard.
This is a Disney movie.
I could not believe that this was going to be a Gary Marshall comedy.
If you have enough brute force, you can make anything work.
Sid Sheinberg wanted the movie to be called Spaceman from Pluto.
We turn white. It's just horrible.
The studio's slashing the budget.
It's so expensive to shoot on water. Get rid of all that shrimp thing. Shrimp, my boy! Just get rid of Vietnam.
Just leave me here. Get out.
And cut.
We didn't know how we were going to do the dinosaurs. I had really shot my mouth off and said I could build a Rex.
Spielberg himself said, you know something? I think this works.
Great. Everything looks great. It's probably one of the most perfect films that we've ever made in Hollywood.
The whole thing all came together.
Which was cause for great joy.
When you do movies well, they become bigger than life. And they're bigger than life to generation after generation.
Nice.
So that was the movies that made us. And that was season 2. Like I said, the 4 movies they covered were Back to the Future, Pretty Woman, Jurassic Park, and Forrest Gump. And it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. You know, for me, like, I'm a big Back to the Future fan. I have the DVDs, but there's definitely some stuff that I didn't know, you know, like that I've seen in previous things that they covered. So that was really cool. You know, obviously they, you know, with Pretty Woman and Jurassic Park, a lot of stuff they kind of talk, you know, it's like, I don't know if you guys ever seen those the movies that made us. But basically it kind of talks about how the film got made and how a lot of them were just like happy accidents.
Yeah.
And how like some of them were like it's just a perfect storm of things happening, or even just people getting fired from the studio and it'd get basically, you know, it'd be hit on pause and they you know, somehow would get it to the finish line. It's just a lot of crazy stuff. And, you know, as we all know, like there's tons of scripts that get written. There's a lot of gems out there and sometimes they just don't get discovered. And, you know, we're even lucky that maybe even a great script can even get destroyed, you know, by, you know,
and then the ones that like everyone thought, oh, it's a great idea, turned out to flop. Epic.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Or even the bad ones that become really good. Like it sounded like
nobody thought it was going to be that great.
Yeah. Pretty. I watched the Pretty Woman one yet. That's the only one I've watched, and I was like, oh my god, that was good.
Yeah. It was really good. Like
I
ended up watching the season 1 ones, like Dirty Dancing and I forgot the other ones, but there was
they did Home Alone, didn't they?
What's the first season?
They did Home Alone.
Yeah, that was the one I watched. Yeah,
that one was good too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Neil, because Marcus, do you have anything?
Nope.
Okay, that's cool. Working. Okay, so we got this one looks cool. Myth and Mogul, John DeLorean season 1.
Yes, let's watch it. Let's just watch it.
Okay.
Digest everything that you said here. You could to me, this story looks exactly like how Elon Musk almost started Model 3. And so, like, you know, everyone's talking about how much of a genius Elon Musk is. Elon Musk seems to be just like the more successful version of John DeLorean.
Yeah.
To it.
Well, or has his shit to back it up, kind of a thing.
Well, yeah, like I think, like, remember when the Model 3 came out, right? And they were like, "Oh, pre-order and like we'll build your car," that type of stuff. That seemed to be going on with the same thing when they launched the DeLorean. And luckily for Elon Musk, it panned out. Like everything went well. It worked but it didn't work so well for DeLorean, obviously. But it was too much parallel right there. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is history repeating itself. And so anyway, it's a 3 or 4 episodes series, super fascinating. It digs into like his personality, how DeLorean came to be, and what like things that he took advantage of to make the car, and then also obviously his downfall. Super interesting stuff. Definitely worth a watch.
But does it end in him making a space penis? Does it? Is there a?
I only watched.
Did he go to space?
I've only watched 2 episodes. I haven't watched the last one. Maybe
he went to space, just not in a penis.
Yeah. Yes, Bezos. We love you, Jen.
So, hey, what's up, Nathan Barrios? I don't know if he's been here this whole time, but he says he's gonna go back in time and get it all back.
Oh my god! Oh,
why is my thing tripping out? Alvin Such a Nerd says 50 to 60K for a DeLorean now.
It is crazy how, like, they did talk about what the appeal is. Like, everyone in the world was like, this is the most beautiful. It's wild to me. And look at it now, you're like, God, that's just like, I don't know what to think. But that's just, I mean, obviously Back to the Future. But
that was in the 80s. So, and I think that was a large part of the ploy was Back to the Future.
Yeah.
The Tesla, like seeing the Tesla cars do that now, it's like, oh man, it is cool. Like, even though you know it's a ripped off,
The doors,
it is pretty,
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So cool. Yeah, definitely. So that's John DeLorean. That's Myth and Mogul, John DeLorean on Netflix. Marissa. All right. So let me do this. Ask Marcus and Neil. Have we shown the Jungle Cruise trailer before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So we won't show it, but Marissa did see
Why not?
Jungle Cruise. Because we've already shown it before.
If you've already seen it.
Great trailer.
Is it though? But Marissa, tell us what you did see
hated it.
Speaking, I'm like, did you see it already?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Julius is like, I don't want to watch the trailer anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just like
in living color reference.
Yes. I'm, great cast, a lot of fun. So the dad joke delivery of The Rock might be, I will probably watch one of the segments of this film over and over again because it just brought me so much joy. But I also saw it it was my first D23 event, which sounds dirtier. I don't know why they call it D23.
Hey, gotta get that D23 times.
Yeah, what's that D23?
What's that D23? D23 is the Disney Club
convention
thing. Yeah. So basically you can become a member and you get invited to these events. So we saw it at the LA movie theater house that has the organist in the beginning. It's
you're talking about the El Capitan.
Yes, it was at the El Capitan. So it was like, you go in, you get
it's an experience.
It's a total experience. And they gave us like, what is that? Dole Whip and like, it was a whole thing and it was really cool. We got the cool hats. We got the Jungle Cruise hats. But man, it's a great cast. I'm sure they're going to make this movie. It was The Mummy meets, it was Raiders of the Lost Ark meets anything else. I don't know. It was cute. It was funny. Good show for the kids. But man, that rock can do. He can handle comedy. He could handle action. I never want to watch him do a drama, but he can handle.
I don't think he could pull off a drama. I think.
I don't think.
I don't know. Yeah. I think he might.
It's hard.
Maybe.
But man, talk about dad jokes. They're so bad. They're good. Like it, and it's nonstop. It's so good. But watch it with the kids. They'll like it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's like him in Jumanji.
100%. It is. Yeah. That's it. It's basically Raiders
of the Lost Ark and Jumanji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the graphics for it are crazy good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm very much looking. That's actually my favorite ride at Disneyland. So.
They honor.
Yes. All of the puns.
They honor it. So like it was perfect to watch with a bunch of Disney people because they were like, "Oh my god, like they really pandered to the audience." So
yes, absolutely.
Deaf channel.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That was so good, dude. That was good. All right, so that's it for our show. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Marisa, obviously for all that you've contributed to the show today.
Yeah,
always glad to have you on.
You got so formal there all of a sudden. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you. This is your call.
The content.
This is the Marisa. We call it this Marisa.
Oh my god.
Everyone, please follow her. You see her Insta right there.
Yes, my Insta.
Good night, Diva. Thank you, everyone. See you guys next week.
Thank
we
you.
will be rating Remix Nets.
Woohoo!
Shout out Diva. Shout out Thinking Crazy. Shout out Alvin Such a Nerd. DJ Papa Loke. Tanya California.
Everybody. Have a great rest of the week. And please stay tuned for our F That Marathon.
Yes.
Come Sunday to the bed.
Peace, Nathan
Sunday
Barr.
to
Yes.
the bed.
Make sure you come Sunday.
Yes.
Come on
Oh
Sunday.
yes, come Sunday. Couple comes.
Or stream it on Kumu.
On Kumu. Yes.
Oh, that I will definitely do.
Awesome. And like I said, follow us on our Discord and YouTube.
The YouTube.
The YouTube.
The
I love how
YouTube.
we all made that.
YouTube.
Done.
Put it on the YouTube, please.
On the YouTube.
All right.
Play the YouTube.
Who else we got in here? Alpha Such a Nerd, Nathan Barrios, Diva929, Sick and Crazy, Papa Loke, contributing to the dad jokes. Love it.
Yeah. Shout out to Dad Kessel. Shout out for the sub. Papa Loke again.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you for the sub.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, guys, we're gonna read out. We're gonna rate out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're out.
And we're out. We're still
We are
live.
out.
We're still live in the recording.
Just
Let me stop the recording.
Stop.